Good evening, guys and girls. Welcome to episode 6 of We Are the Community. I'm actually very excited for this one, guys, because it's a very, very special guest. But more than that, so there's a little backstory with this guest tonight. So it turns out that he has been my neighbor for years, okay? Literally a 1-minute drive down the street. We started speaking, we met in one of the groups, and we spoke here and there for the past 2 years. And I, to this day, which is another reason why I'm very excited about this episode, is because I've never seen this collection. I've seen pictures, picture here, picture there, but never really much more than that. So tonight I'm actually going to see his collection with you guys live as well. And so I am very happy to welcome my friend, my neighbor, Modoc Mike.
Hey!
What's going on, man? Thank you for being here tonight. I've been bothering you for weeks already about this. Finally able to do it. How you feeling tonight? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad I can come through for you and show up and show off the old collection here. And he got me finally out of my cave to do it. So I'm down. I promised you I'd do it. Here I am.
So one thing that we have in common, we have both been collecting for years, pretty much just for ourselves. You're one of those people who don't share their stuff whatsoever, at all, anywhere. Very, very quiet about their collection, very private as well. So this is, again, like I just mentioned before, this is very, very exciting because you guys are going to experience his collection, at least part of it, not even all of it. He actually sent me some videos and pictures of mostly his 1/6 stuff. He also collects. What else do you collect?
I got, some quarter scale statues. I got some 6 scale statues. I have a whole wall of 6 scale statue, XM Studios and all that stuff. I got a bunch of Alex Ross, paintings and prints. I got, as I told you, a bunch of original comic art. I got a bunch of shit. I'm a hoarder.
All right. So guys, so let me say hello to the chat real quick, see who's in here. Axel, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. 1/6 Junkie, my boy Bobby Ray. So I got a big announcement. At the end of this stream, and Bobby Ray was a big part of it. So I want to thank him ahead of time, but I'm also going to thank him once you guys see how he was involved in the whole process of these news that are coming up later on. So guys, stay tuned for that because it's very exciting. I mentioned what it was going to be in the previous stream, but tonight is going to be the beginning of something very, very exciting and very, very big. I think it'll be very big, and I'm going to work towards making it a big deal. Commander Green, what's going on, my friend? Harold with the crazy pictures. Peyton, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Talia, my friend, how are you? Thule, my boy, what's going on? Thule saying hi to everybody. Peyton, everybody's here. Cobra, what's going on? 1/6 collecting babies. Thank you for being here. Let's see. That's over Sideshow stream. not at all. It's funny. I never watched your streams ever. They're so boring. I miss out on all the giveaways and all that stuff just because I don't watch them at all. And they banned me from their group for posting my collection, and obviously I have third party figures as well. And they're very anti third party. So
they're super sensitive.
Yeah, so they banned me because I would post pictures of my stuff, and obviously there's third parties included. And one day I just woke up and I wasn't part of the group anymore. So that's another reason why I don't really watch your stuff at all. 1-6 Junkies laughing. No, don't laugh. You already know what it is. Let's see. Pooley, Modoc Mike. Puncture Boy, what's going on? Thank you for being here. We were just talking a little while ago. We are talking about things that are going on in our world right now that are insanely ridiculous. Chris Santos, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Nathan, what's going on? Thank you for being here, my friend. Great time. It just got. Oh, awesome! Thank you for stopping by and being here with us. You guys are going to be part of a big announcement that it was partly made already, but it's a little more legit now that we have the last but not the least member of what we're speaking about. So, all right, so let's get this started because people, I want to see everything already. So, when did you start collecting?
When did I start collecting? I started collecting like toys and action figures and stuff like that. Probably 2007, 6, 7. Like when I finally bought my house and I had a place that I felt safe storing stuff and displaying stuff, I started, accumulating stuff. You know what I mean? I started with, I went back and started doing like the toys from my childhood, G.I. Joe, the original 3 and 3.75, carded G.I. Joe figures, Transformers, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? From the 80s where, I'm an 80s kid. So, and then basically it all progresses from there. You know what I mean? So I was there and then, started doing, how I got into 1/6 scale was, the Sideshow G.I. Joe. That was what, 2007, 2008, 2009?
Yeah, around there, because I have
in that range.
Yep.
And I think the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie came out like right after that, and they had some Hot Toy figures that that came out. So that's when I got into the Hot Toys, and then you start branching off. Then I went into the Star Wars and got, I remember I got the Han Solo Chewbacca 2-pack, and I loved that set. And then, got the Obi-Wan was so sick. So yeah, it was all downhill from there.
Do you remember what your very, very first, whether it's single figure or first batch of figures were?
It's got to be the Sideshow Joe. I looked it up one time because I still have my Sideshow account. So I think it was the Sideshow Storm Shadow.
Wow, Sideshow Storm Shadow.
I think, or or Snake Eyes, whatever one came out first. I think it was the Storm Shadow.
What over the years, collecting what you've been collecting. So you started with, I'm assuming, 1/6 scale, correct?
Yeah.
What got you into the statue game? Because obviously you collect a lot of those too.
Facebook, YouTube. You know what I mean? You see these awesome statues, basically. You know what I mean? And from all the other guys that I'm in contact with on Facebook. Like PJ. He's got a YouTube show and collects Hot Toys and stature. He used to collect Hot Toys. But yeah, it's just the community, basically. You know what I mean? The Facebook community. You see the awesome statues, and you're like, man, that will look cool. And you get one, and you get another, and I end up getting that giant. What is it? Prime 1 sculpted Cape Superman. The thing is a monster, but it's awesome. It's probably one of the best things in my collection. So.
What about statues is it that you like compared to 1/6 scale figures?
You don't have to touch it, right? Statue is in that dynamic pose. Because look, I'm not the super poser. I'll try, you know what I mean? I'll futz around with it. I mean, that's why I like action, figures or the Hot Toys so that I can, fuck around with it. But, the statues typically come in that preset dynamic pose that's, set and forget. So, and don't mind me as I'm looking around as I talk because I'm like, look, I'm in my collection room. So I'm like looking at my things, basically giving you my my 2 cents on things. But yeah, it's because it's in that already set pose, that set dynamic pose.
What made you if anything specifically, what made you be a, like I call it, in the shadows collector? That, you know, very private. Like you never, like I said, to this day, and I've known you, you know, we've talked here and there for a couple of years now, and I haven't even seen your collection. Like, I don't know anything about it. I've seen a couple, you know, pieces here and there over the years, but really never anything else. Like, I don't know an entire shelf of your collection. What is it about, whether it's, you know, you personally or the community, or, you know, what is it that makes you not want to be so involved with sharing your stuff, your personal stuff?
Yeah, it's yeah, you know, honestly, I don't know. It's probably because I just don't give a shit, right? It's for me. It's for me. This is my shit. You know what I mean? If you don't like my figures, you know, I don't care, and I don't really give a shit what your opinion is. If you think my shit is too close to each other, go fuck yourself. I don't care. It's for me. So that's pretty much why, right? I don't get off on collecting, you know, I mean, get off on, I guess, showing it off, or it's not something, I guess, that I, you know, seek out. Look, I like the community. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like talking with the guys, and, you know, even before, even before meeting up with you, I met up with, you know, a couple of the guys and spoke with some guys and through the chats, and I love that. But, yeah, my collection's for me. So I'm not looking really, I guess, for anyone's opinion as far as, you know, what they feel about it.
Now, you know, you've talked about being involved with the group. So you've been involved in for example, Facebook group for how long now?
I'm going to say probably not too far, you know, off. Probably, you know, mid 2012, 13, 14, 15, probably in those range is when, you know, you're getting into, when I got into all those.
So you're always, you know, lurking around to see
what. Yeah, I'm a lurker. You know what I mean? I'll make a smart ass comment, or if some kid is, you know, begging for a reissue. I mean, if he says it so many times, he'll finally get me off my ass to say, "You creep, get out of here with that." But look, you know, sideshow will kick you off, so I got to be careful, right? So.
No, exactly. That's the thing, and it, you know, and it's kind of sad that they have to be, you know, that type of company. You know what I mean? Like, they can't expect everybody to just collect licensed stuff. You know what I mean? And then if you do, then, well, you're not welcome here. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad that they need to be like that. Whole
feelings police. You can't be rude and nasty. Oh God, it was, yeah. I got a warning not too long ago. It was like my first comment, and they gave me a warning. I'm like, really? I hurt the guy's feelings? All right.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So, you know, going back to your personal stuff, you know, so obviously you collect different companies that make different figures, different lines, different stuff. Right now at this point, if obviously, you know, Hot Toys would be considered number one for everybody, but what do you think specifically of this in art thing going on right now?
In art is the Queen Studios, right?
Right.
Look, too much too fast is my opinion. You know what I mean? And they got their hands in too much stuff. Like, they just kind of got here, Queen Studios. You know what I mean? And I have one of their one-on-one Iron Man busts. It's cool. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's you know, I think they're trying to get into a little too much. So.
What do you think is going to happen with them in the future? Like, for example, right now, they're, you know, the big deal, the big hype right now regarding them is that Joker figure. How do you think that's going to turn out?
The Joker figure, I don't know. I hear there's a lot of well, what are they complaining about with the Joker figure? They're complaining about the
the price, number one, that rooted hair price, you know. $1,000.
Not worth it, right? I mean, I don't know. We have a really good Hot Toys Joker, so not needed.
Did you order or did you not?
No. Oh, the only thing that I have that I ordered from that company, like I said, is a hey, it's my daughter. Hey, go. I said, Mommy's supposed to be playing a game with you. The only thing I ordered from Queen Studios, I got that one-on-one Iron Man bust, and I got the Catwoman. You know the Catwoman on bike?
Yes.
The 1/6 Catwoman on bike.
So now, if you were to pick your favorite third-party figure right now, or your third-party company right now, not figure, third-party company, what would you pick?
My favorite third-party company. God, maybe. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to say So. Right? They've been really killing it with some of their pieces lately.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the one I think I'm most impressed with, and not in the beginning. Like they weren't that great in the beginning, but like their last few releases, they're getting good.
Yep.
They're getting surprisingly good.
And I think Toys Era right after that.
Yep. Toys Era, yeah, for sure. They're right there, right? Aren't they? They're A and B.
Yeah. No, they're pretty close. But I think even like you said, I think So Toys is way better than Toys Era. You know, I think it's more than slightly. You know what I mean? I think they've been coming out with really, really great figures, and those head sculpts have been on fire. And even that last the Kingpin figure, that thing is beautiful, man. Both
I haven't even got mine in yet.
Oh, you didn't get it? Wait till you get it. That thing is beautiful. The regular head sculpt,
the bloody
the regular one is better than the bloody one. But I think that the fact that you're getting multiple head sculpts with a company like that to begin with is a big deal. What I was going to ask you also.
Who's talking?
I want to talk to you.
You want to talk too? I get on this thing. Fabio's got me on him for 1 hour, basically. Like, can I talk to the guys? All right.
I was gonna ask. Hello. I was gonna ask you. If I asked this to everybody, if you were the owner of Hot Toys, what would you do differently, if anything?
What would I do differently with Hot Toys?
Yeah, like if you were to change anything, whether it's being more involved with the community, quality, price point, accessory, anything. What would you do differently?
I mean, look at their prices. Ava, take him, mommy, take her. Their prices are getting stupid, aren't they? Like they're just getting up, and for the quantity that I'm sure they're producing now compared to when we were doing it, prices. I don't know. I get it. Everything's costing more, but it's the price that sucks with Hot Toys. I think right now it shouldn't be going up at the pace it is. I feel like every release is like another $10 or $15 or $20. But as far as collecting, what I would do differently, I don't know. I'm a completionist, right? So like I like having the line. You know what I mean? I don't just like having one guy from the figure. You know what I mean? I like having the line basically. And the Iron Man figures, I'm into the Iron Man figures. So if anyone knows this and you're into the Iron Man figures, you know that you want Mark 1 through 117. So
Mark 1 through 117. No,
and then when Hot Toys doesn't start making them, you start making up your own shit. Like you start customizing and doing stuff like that. So
no, it's true. Just want to say hello to Star Killer. Star Killer, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. So now. You're saying you at least you think that the prices are going up way too quickly per figure.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
What about? I
mean, it's everywhere. I guess the statues are going up crazy everywhere.
What about like what we're getting for those prices? So, for example, the reason I bring that up is because going back to the inner conversation, you get the two Jokers, rooted hair. Nothing really crazy. You get the magnetic base and that the gel cell diorama base with it that has a bench on it. That's $1,000. But if you get this Batman figure that just came out, this 2020 Batman, you get that whole deluxe set with the bat signal, you get the flight suit, you get all that stuff for $500, 500 and whatever it was. What do you think of that? What do you think of that range of value compared to a company that comes out of nowhere for $1,000?
What don't you have DX? What is it? 06, 12? What's the first Hot Toys Joker?
Yeah, I got the first one. Yeah,
we have it. Why do we got to spend another $1,000? Hot Toys killed it.
right.
I love that first figure. You know what I mean? And then they're releasing third-party coats and stuff like that. If you really want to upgrade it, if your stuff's been rotten on a shelf for 10 years, you know what I mean, and not taking care of your figures,
Right.
Why would you? I'm not that big of a Joker fan where I need to spend another $1,000 when Hot Toys has already given it to me for $300 so long ago.
But what about the sculpted version? Did you even think about that, or you were like not even?
The sculpted hair version?
Yeah. That was for the one figure was $300, and then for the two figures was $600.
And I don't know, they haven't released the figure yet, right?
No, they're apparently supposed to be released in December, but they already had the prototype shown at that Vegas Encore event that they had, that Inner had.
Oh yeah, was that the thing in Vegas?
Yeah.
I heard that was a shit show or some.
Yeah, it was a little dramatic over there apparently. But what do you think? So that didn't even cross your mind? The what do you call it? The sculpted.
Look, they are too new. There's no way that I'd be getting it. Hot Toys is the king right now. You know what I mean? There's no way that I would. So and Toys Era have been doing it, and they've been taking their lumps and bruises for a while to get where they are. Queen Studios is going to come in and get my money like that? No fucking way.
Yeah,
no offense.
No, and that's funny you say that, because that's what I'm saying. They're coming in here, with literally no experience. Yeah, you can't. People say, well, they're a statue company. Yeah, but a statue is not a 6-scale figure. But they come in, even though they're licensed, they're not licensed like Hot Toys is licensed, which is worldwide. They're licensed, overseas. So therefore, there is absolutely no way. Yeah, there's no way that they should be coming out with those prices like that right off the bat. And I'll always keep saying it. It's a money grab to see who falls for these prices. Remember that. I don't know if you remember this. It was supposed to be a 48-hour pre-order window. You can still pre-order the items right now, months later. So what does that say? I think they wanted a certain amount of figures to be sold within that pre-order window. Right. They were nowhere near that those numbers that they expected or projected to have. And now they're like, you know what? We need to leave it pre-orders open to be able to make that money. What do you think of that?
Makes sense. Totally makes sense. I just don't, like you said, they're too new in that 1/6 game where I want to see, there's a big difference usually between a prototype and a production piece. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna and look at, and especially with the pre-order Armageddon that's been going on and all these crazy pre-orders. I told you, I've toned down my pre-orders. You know what I mean? I used to pre-order everything. Something came up, put down my pre-order for it. Now I'm chilling out.
Well, because you remember, you come from the days where if you didn't pre-order, you were going to miss out. That's
right.
Why.
Those days, that's not, Yeah. I mean, every time I see a Facebook post, oh, it's on wait list, and I'm like, you schmuck. Yeah, it's you. We're gonna get it.
Let me say hi to my friend and me, P Rockzilla. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Let me read. I heard they're not proper rooted. It's glued on top. What? I didn't hear that. If that's the case, let me tell you something. One of the selling points, okay, and this is another thing I said from the get-go, okay. They started throwing around. I don't know if you know this guy. What the hell was his name? The Viper. Okay, so apparently Viper is like the king of rooted hair. Okay, so Inner comes out and they said that Viper was going to be, involved in the project. It was very vague, but they threw his name in there. Then people kept asking, on streams, I think is he going to be doing them? How is he going to be involved? Blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, they were like, well, no, he's just going to oversee the project, which means absolutely nothing. Okay, now reading this from Starkiller makes sense to me because I knew that saying that somebody's going to be overlooking anything does not mean anything. Okay, if he's not physically making them himself, overseeing anything means nothing. Because what is he going to do? They're going to have a whole assembly line of people making these rooted head sculpts, right? Doesn't mean that any of those people know what they're doing. They're not going to hire professional Viper caliber people to root these hairs on these head sculpts, right? So it's not what they're trying to make it seem. And if this is true, what Starkiller's saying, I was right 1,000%, because there is absolutely no way that you could add somebody's name and just make the project legit and it's going to be just as good as what Viper does. Never. And if they were hiring professional rooters for these head sculpts, why didn't they just hire Viper to do them? And even better, hire Viper to do them and limit the amount of figures that you're going to put out. And guess what? That gives you a limited run on rooted head sculpt figures at $1,000. That makes more sense than a wide open pre-order, never-ending wide open pre-order for rooted hair that cannot be perfect if a professional isn't making them.
Are you a rooted hair guy?
No, I don't know if Hot Toys doesn't make it rooted. I don't go out of my way.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not a rooted hair guy.
I've never thought. Again, some rooted pieces look amazing. I'm not gonna lie about that. But have I ever spent $300, $400, $500 to get a rooted head sculpt? Never. Would I ever? Never. Is it worth it for me? Never. Is it worth it for whoever gets it? If that, it's your money, spend it on whatever you want.
I did. I spent, if I don't know if anyone remembers when the Supergirl, when that 1984 Supergirl came out.
The blonde one, yep.
Yeah, I hopped on that. Because that wasn't.
How long ago was that? That was a long time ago.
What was that? 4 years ago?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
4 years ago. Yeah. I think it cost me, I want to say $800 or something like that, in that range.
Yeah, see, but I would never. I personally would never. And again, does it look cool? Absolutely.
No.
Are they worth it? If that's
I don't think so.
God bless. But me, I could never. I don't see how that's like something that is necessary. Again, does it look cool? Absolutely. Yeah, hello. yeah. This guy. It's like the long lost friend that I never had.
Whoops, come on. I hear you calling you.
Why can't we? Yeah, Thule, seriously. I got one in my hand now. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so no, it's very true. And again, I hope that's not true for the people who paid that $1,000, because that is very depressing. If you're paying $1,000 and for this product that the main part of it was to get it rooted, and you're getting a half-assed job of a gluing job. Again, it just goes to show what the motives of this company really is and what they are, and they're in it for the money and money only. And again, another point to that is the pre-order scam. You know what I mean? Them telling you it's 48 hours and that's it, and then now again, it's been at least 5-6 months that it's been open, and here we are. People stop pre-ordering. People are just waiting to see what happens now. It looks bad.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait and see what they.
Yeah, it looks very bad. It looks very, very bad. They just showed the guy from the Lord of the Rings, I believe. I don't know his name because I don't know anything about those movies. They showed a picture. In my opinion, I've seen the guy, on posters and stuff like that. I don't know his name. I don't know who he's supposed to be. But I saw some complaints, that it doesn't look great, blah, blah, blah. And I saw this in our group that he doesn't look great, that he's, this and that. I don't know if you saw that. But it wasn't even rooted yet. Apparently they're working on a rooted. But my thing is, why would you show a sculpted hair figure first before showing the rooted hair first, which is supposed to be your little niche and your little hook to get people,
you're tricking the bag, right? Yeah.
Right. Like you're supposed to get these people hooked on these rooted hairs because that's going to be what makes you stand out and makes you that much better than Hot Toys, right? So if anything, you're gonna want to show off your rooted, your good, the product that differentiates you from Hot Toys first, and then give the other people your B option, which is the sculpted hair. But they came out. Go ahead.
Queen Studios is look, for anyone who knows Queen Studios, right? They were doing quarter scale. They were doing half scale figures. They were doing one busts. They did that giant Thanos bust. They were doing so many different things with that license they got, that overseas license. They were just doing anything in every scale they could. You know what I mean? So I just feel like people have their specialties, man. You know what I mean? And pick a lane. You know what I mean? Pick a lane, man. How can you trust that this is?
No, it's true because people are automatically, I don't know anything about their statue company, Queen Studios, either, but apparently they're saying that they make good statues, but they're attaching that good statue, experience to a 6-scale company that they've never been into before. So that is not a normal thing to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't automatically, if, for example, you have BMW and they start making cheeseburgers, you don't all of a sudden go, man, like, it's BMW. They make great cars. So I have to make a great cheeseburger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't compare that. And yeah, like, I'm going at two extremes, but it's not the same. One thing that they did bring into the game, though, that I think is cool is, and I've spoken about this with D'Lo on the show as well, so shout out to D'Lo, is the they're bringing in that statue mentality onto the 1/6 scale with those magnetic bases, because now you take away the crotch grabber hooks, the waist grabber hooks, and now it looks more natural. It looks more like a statue, but in the 6 scale figure style. So that's the one thing I really enjoy about them, and that's the one thing I really like and can't wait to see of them, those magnetic bases, because they change the base, the base game.
You don't need magnetic bases.
What is
you don't
that?
need crotch grabbers. If you're a serious Hot Toys collector, you have this.
What is that?
You don't have this?
I don't know what that is.
This is that tack.
Oh, I got blue tack.
Yeah, this is a Hot Toys collector's best friend. Yeah,
I got this.
God bless.
I never seen that.
What I didn't need a giant magnetic base for my figure to stand on.
So you put that on at the bottom of your figures and you just stick it to the base?
On the lighter ones, right? Because you know that I use those acrylic bases, right? So I have these. Yeah, so I'll have like this new guy, right? And he's light as fuck. But you see, yeah, I'll put tack.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, but you're still got the crotch grabber on it, no?
I do, but I really don't need it. I mean, he would stand without it because there's that pole back there. I mean, no matter what.
Right. If he goes backwards, he's not going to fall.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I still have that little, you're right. There's a little thing that goes between the crotch to make sure that he doesn't, topple.
Right.
Yeah, I'm an anti-stand guy. I hate. If I could have no stands, I would have no stands.
Of course. They take up a lot of space. They take up a lot of unnecessary space, And if a lot of the figures, especially the women, the female figures, some of them come with heels and stuff like that, pointy shoes, very, very difficult to stand up. So if we were able to pose them without bases, I think we would be able to collect even more. I think we would be able to save up space because of the bases. I think Hot Toys, going crazy with the bases, getting bigger and bigger, and not only bigger now, but they're getting taller. You know what I mean? They're taking up even more height than they ever did. I think it's a waste. And not only that, but I think we're paying for that as well.
I think there's a certain collector, right? There are certain collectors where that base works. You know what I mean? When you have 12 Hot Toys, I'm with you. That the base is
right.
far more important to that guy than a collector like me that has 500 Hot Toys. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't. I'll display a base. There's a couple of bases I display. The Sandman, base where there's, he's like a character within it.
Right.
That might be the only one. I think I got Thanos standing on the base that he came with to give him like some height.
This one? You talking about which Thanos? I have this one I removed.
One with the snap with the battle damage.
Oh, okay.
At least I think that's his base, right?
Because this is the Infinity War ones, and I removed it because I was way too
big. That thing. That's a giant. That's a
useless base. I removed it because it was taking up too much room in the detail.
You know whose base was that big? The guy with the wings.
Falcon.
Remember his base?
Yeah.
The giant octagon, and it was. I'm sure it was to hold him up, but.
Yeah, it's like the diamond shape bases. And again, for somebody like Thanos, there's no need for something like that because he stands up on his own anyway.
Right, he has the weight to stand on his own.
Yeah, so there's no need for something like that. But I guess because there was nothing else to give him, they gave us that instead. But I think it's unnecessary. Let me see this comment. I heard Viper did not want to show Aragorn. That's the guy's name, Aragorn.
Oh, do we lose Fabs? He ditches me on my first stream. Thanks, bud.
Oh, I don't know what the hell just happened. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing that's ever happened ever. But no, so I noticed that again, this is my point. So it wasn't ready. My point is this: if their thing is going to be rooted hair, you know what I mean? If their thing is going to be rooted hair, which is supposed to be apparently. That's why they come out with the Joker, rooted at $1,000 and Gandalf rooted, which looks, I think that hair looks incredible. I don't know how much that price is because, again, I don't care for it. But it doesn't mean it looks bad. I like how it looks. It's just not for me. Why would you not spend the time before showing this one, wait until your rooted hair is out first, and then show the sculpted hair? Why didn't they do that with Gandalf? Why did they just give you Gandalf rooted first and then, it doesn't make any sense. And
is Hot Toys DX Joker still selling for good money?
Say it again?
Is that Hot Toys DX Joker still selling for good money?
I don't know because when the announcement was made that Inner was making that Joker, everybody started selling. If
that DX Joker is still selling for $700 plus, then okay, take the chance on the new company when you get two. You're saying you get two head sculpts, so I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I haven't checked
for $400.
I haven't checked what it's going for, but I know a lot of people immediately were like, "Oh, I'm going to get rid of it," because that's what usually happens. They see a new one coming and they get rid of the old one, and I don't know why, but that's what they do.
That was an awesome figure, still is.
Uncle Lou, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. I think he said he's going to work. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody's saying hi to Local Lou. I have bought a second DX Joker, sold it for $600. I just wasn't feeling it. I have other custom HL Jokers. What's HL? Hannah Lee? And those are good enough for me. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know. $600. That's not bad. I had no idea. Yeah, he's going to work. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Fabulous market. This guy. Unbelievable. It's funny. Like, he doesn't talk to me all day. I haven't talked to him in months, but he comes on my stream and talks to me
And gives you a little tickle.
He wants a thigh picture. The color of the tax bag threw me. What tax bag? That tax bag. What tax bag? Explain. Oh, tack. Yeah, I know. I never seen that black one. I have two. Like I said, I have that blue one. I have two of those blue ones because that's like the one thing that like I always.
I have the blue too. Look at, I'm a nut, right? There's the blue. The Loctite's blue.
See, yeah, I got that. Look, see,
who wants that bright blue? That's too bright. So then this company,
true.
Does
they
white.
make it black.
So that's white. This company.
Oh wow! So
the best one is this company because it's dark.
That one's black. So that was perfect for the black bases.
Yeah.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that they came in different colors. I what do you call it? I thought it was just because I get this glue, the Loctite glue, like for the this thing is the best.
Yeah, but that's actually like permanent.
No, yeah, this is glue. This is like actual glue. But I'm saying I get that glue, that brand, but I didn't know they made the blue tack at all.
You know, the other stuff that I use, but I've stopped using it is this shit.
What is that?
You ever hear about this? It's like museum. Now this is clear, right?
I've never seen
completely clear, but man, it doesn't like it gets all gooky and gooey, and it doesn't stay nice like the tack stuff stays.
Oh, but that's supposed to be what, sticky as well?
Oh yeah, it's like a gel. It's like a clear gel. I think it's meant for like to have like a glass vase to make sure it doesn't slide off a pedestal or a table like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Quake Cold Museum Gel. It's a clear gel they use for glass. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd never even seen that.
Yeah. But I used that for a little while, but then if any kind of heat gets with that, or it gets gunky and gooky, and the tack is just way better. It's way better.
Yeah, P-Rock, it was 2 weeks ago. That's the last time I heard of you, and then the last time you were on my stream. So it's been a couple months. Exactly. So yeah, no, it's very true. Who's this? Let's see. Yo, what's up, TX boy? What's up, man? What's up, everyone? How's it going for your company? Hope you're live. Happy. Yeah, thanks for being here, my friend. Oh, you got the 46? How is it? How do you like it? We were just talking about the bases. That's like the one thing. The one problem I have with that figure is that huge base. The original 46 came with a big base, like that as well. But I just, to get another one with no head sculpt and a big base, I was like, I still want it, but
you need the head sculpt. It's nuts that they're releasing stuff without it.
Exactly, that's the thing. So I still want it. I still want to get it eventually, but I think I'm going to wait until I could get it for like 90% off, if that's possible. But no, it's very true, So that's why I don't understand, this company. People are giving this company too much credit because they're attaching it to the statue stuff, and I think people are going to be. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm 1,000% wrong. I hope
I'm not going to ish will on them, but yeah.
Right.
I'd be cautious.
Right. Yeah. No, it's not like I wish. You're not. I don't wish bad. If they're successful or not, it doesn't affect me. Like I said, after my Jokers and my B version Pennywise, I'm done with the company regardless. Even if they make, and you would hope that they just keep improving and getting better and better and better and better, like any company tends to do. And we just have to hope and wait that they make it that far, because the fact that, like I keep mentioning, a 2 2-day pre-order window turning into months, that's not a good sign. You know what I mean? I think people are waiting. I think they expected a certain amount of numbers that they did not get, and they're saying, you know what? Let's just leave it open until we can make as much money as possible. And from day one, I said
that could just be them, preying on FOMO. I mean, every company does that now. You know what I mean? FOMO. Hurry up! Limited 300, free coupon.
Well, that's not even the thing. It's not, the limited 300 is a new thing. You know what I mean? That was that Captain America, which that was out of nowhere too. too. But the thing is, with these companies it was never like this. You know what I mean? It was never like this. It was always, the product is coming. Here it is. Get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. And that's it. But now it's like they notice that I guess people are afraid of having to go on eBay and pay double or triple for something. So they're benefiting off of that fear, and they're making people crazy. Loving it so far. As y'all were just mentioning, 1.6 feet have been holding Hot Toys back as a premium center, in my opinion, though they've been high in price. Yeah, that's very true. I think that they came out of, and people, they came out of nowhere with these high prices, and I think, people defend that as, well, they're licensed. Yeah, but they're not as licensed as Hot Toys is, and Hot Toys is able to keep their prices, at least between, 80 and 100 and something dollars.
I think that U.S. license is buco bucks compared to that overseas license.
Right, exactly. So this again, I will not stop saying that it's a money grab at all. I will not stop saying that they're trying to make as much money as possible, which it's every company's goal. But I think the way they're trying to do it is the wrong way, by just overcharging for something. And you could sit there and say, well, they're giving a magnetic base. How expensive can it be to put to glue a magnet under a base? You know what I mean? How expensive can it be to put, metal, little round magnets under a shoe? You know what I mean? Another thing that I spoke about last time was, if you guys saw how you detach the elbow, like the forearm, and you got these little magnets inside, if the quality checks are not perfect, you're going to have a lot of glue, not being, a lot of these magnets not glued properly. And what's going to happen is
you have a wonky form.
They're going to come off. And if you saw how deep that magnet was inside, forget it. You're going to have a problem trying to get that other side of the magnet out of there, So they have to be on point with all that stuff. And even so, even if they do perfectly, over time, that glue is going to just, crack.
That happens in statues all the time, right? The magnets give way.
Yeah,
because they're pulling at each other. So it's pulling at that glue. It's pulling at that resin. So
it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Something's going to happen. And it's just going to be a nightmare. And again, Hot Toys has done that with the Tony Stark from Iron Man 3 with this base. A lot of people may remember or may recognize this base for that Iron Man 3. You guys remember this one? When he's making that Mark 42, that first trial when he's.
I have that in my display, but again, that thing is so big that I don't think I have the steps on it. I had to take the steps off because it's too big. You can't fit it in a normal.
Right. That's why I have it. I have it on the floor. I have it on the floor for that reason. I can't fit it anywhere. So and hopefully, once I get my module cases, whenever that is, I'll be able to use it because that base looks really nice with that figure. It just doesn't fit anywhere. These bases are most now. Yeah, it's true. Commander, I feel a lot of people are picking up these inner figures so they can get into ground floor. Probably looking at procedure. Yeah, no, I could guarantee you that people think, well, they're more expensive, so that means they're going to be better. That means they're going to be, better quality, better this, better tailoring, better, better materials, better. Not necessarily, because they're not reinventing anything. They're not. What can they possibly be using for a figure that Hot Toys hasn't used yet? Nothing. It's still cloth. It's still, materials that are everyday things. It's just what is going to differentiate them from Hot Toys is how they put it together, and that's it. And I was going to ask you this too before. What do you think Hot Toys is going to do about this Joker figure? Do you think they're going to come out with their own, the 3.0?
Who knows, right? I mean, you look at I don't even say 3.0. I get pissed off at 2.0s. I'm not a re-release guy, so I hate re-releases. I hate the fact that they shouldn't be trying to compete. You know what I mean? They're the innovator. They're the one who led this charge. They've created this hobby, if you will, or they're at least,
Right.
for now still on top of the hobby.
Right.
Stop looking back. Stop looking at, they're threatened by what's his name? Jazz.
Jazz,
You know what I mean? Where they threaten vehicles and stuff on that poor guy. You know what I mean? Like, how pathetic is that, Hot Toys? You know what I mean? You're threatened by the little guy in wherever he's from, Deutschmark or whatever, like making Batmobiles. Like
Netherlands, I think.
Yeah, come on, Hot Toys. Like, that's where I just know there's some bad decision making, some petty bullshit, bad business decision within Hot Toys that they need to get away from. Look, it all started going downhill when they got rid of Kim. When K.A. Kim left and went to where'd she go? She went to Prime One Blitzway, right? She went to that
I think so, yeah.
art studio, basically. And she really, I don't know, I think she was their best sculptor.
Right.
So
yes, yeah, I remember that. I remember when that came out, when that was a conversation, but I didn't really, because it's funny, I personally, have bought these figures for many years, and I have never, ever looked at the back of the box and said, oh, this artist, never. I don't know who their artists are.
No?
Until it's like a conversation of, oh, this person and that person. Then, like, for example, what's the one that's always mentioned about everything? He's like the head of the artist.
JC
Hung. So that him I know for many years, but besides him, I don't know anybody else's name. Anyway, know of a good place to buy Hot Toys in Bay Area. Where's Bay? Is that San Francisco? Is that California? I don't know. What I mean,
New Yorkers.
Yes, Bay Area is what? I'm assuming it's California. So I'm going to say Sideshow, sideshow.com. Try that. That's probably going to be the closest thing to you. I don't really know, Bay Area. I'm assuming that's California. It's got to be California. Yeah, my last quarter scale I bought from Sideshow, $600. Yep. Now everyone else is charging at least $1,000 for the collector. Yeah. No, that's the thing. And that's why, that's what happens. And that's my complaint that has always been my complaint with the reissues. You know what I mean? Like, you buy a figure, right? You buy a figure, just came out, and at least you may not get into the hobby for this reason, but at least when you get something, that goes up in value, it increases in value.
Yeah.
Then it makes you want to keep buying these things even more, because it's like, wow, like I could, without even trying, I can make some money if I decide to sell it in the future. So Hot Toys, coming out and constantly trying to kill that market, it's like, it sucks because they're killing not only, their own company, but it's like the value that we hope to gain. And again, not necessarily that's your goal, but it just happens organically. You know what I mean? It just, you got into a hobby that was increasing in value. It's like you bought a stock, right? And it just naturally, without you trying, it just kept increasing, giving you, dividends over time. And then when you're trying to, for whatever reason, I need to sell these, I need money immediately, I need to get out of a hobby for whatever reason. You still had like a forced savings there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were holding their value. Yeah.
Yeah, you bought a figure, like you just said, TX, $600. You sell it for, let's say they're going on eBay for $1,400. But if you bought it at $600 and you sell it for $1,000, which is a lot cheaper than what they're going for, you still made $400 without even trying. So that's been always, and again, people will say, well, what about the people who don't have it and they missed out on it?
Fuck them.
Well,
you fucking whiny babies.
Well,
Fuck them.
Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like,
that's that woke mentality that I deserve it. I deserve a chance at it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You missed it. You weren't collecting when that thing came out. Work hard. Put in some overtime. Save up money and go get that awesome figure. Why should they re-release it?
That's what kills. That's what kills the value. That's what kills. And a lot of people are happy about a reissue until it affects you directly.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will say, "Oh, they're reissuing this figure finally because I don't have it." But then when they reissue something that you thought they weren't going to reissue, then it's like, "Oh man, why are they making this?" Because that one way or another, it's going to affect the value.
It's only this 1/6 game where this is tolerated. Like if statue companies, which have a numerated edition on their stuff, right? It's out of 300. If those companies started doing reissues and said, "Yeah, we're going to do this again and do another 300," it would cause such an uproar. Forget about it. So I don't know why it's tolerated in the action figure realm, but in the statue community, it's so frowned upon. There's always an edition size, and it's limited edition. But don't get me wrong. Like XM Studios is starting to kind of dip their toe in it because they're doing like a 1/6 scale and a quarter scale. So it's not kind of a reissue, but they're making more in different scales. So.
But the one thing, going back to that point, which is a good point, when you get into a hobby, like we got into this hobby, and again, when I say we, I mean I'm talking about myself. I got into it, first of all, not really knowing anything but the quality of these things, the likeness of these things.
Right.
Back then,
we're just the likeness.
That's it. It was just, and back then, that likeness was the best on the market. And if you compare something that was done in the 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s, compared to something you have now, you'd be like, this is trash. Okay. And that was the best back then. So you continue with, wow, this looks great. Let me keep going. When you start reissuing these things, again, this hobby, in my opinion, for many years was this is limited. This is not, and even though they were not numbered, they're limited. They're very limited. Not everybody has these, and this is why I'm able to, buy, put in like an investment. I'm able to buy 2 and 3.
How many people were buying $200, $300 action figures? You know what I mean? These were a premium collectible. This wasn't a Marvel Legend.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't even beyond, $100. This was multiple $100. So you were expecting, quality and some limited nature to it all.
But even, again, going back to when I started, there were $150, $160. You know what I mean? So you were able to buy 2, 3, and then when they were sold out, because again, there weren't that many, you were able to double and triple that money.
That's great. I forget that. Sideshow GI Joes were $99. I forget.
Yeah, no. And even Hot Toys went 140, 120, 140, and then
it's always over 100. Yeah, 120, 140. You're right. 160.
Yeah. So so they were that cheap, and again, very limited, and you were able to buy 2, 3 of them and make that money over time because again, it was limited. They weren't numbered, but they were limited. I think that their reissue mentality is not really for the collector, but it's for the specifically to kill the secondary market on eBay. 100%. I don't think it has anything to do with, customer appreciation, because if that were the case, they would make sure, like, for example, I'm going to give you a perfect example. They just put out a video of the Green Goblin, okay? And they showed you in this video how now you could put the pumpkin bombs within the glider, okay? So they made this video specifically to let us know this is a new feature because they didn't do that with the first one. They did it with the new one. So now I'm assuming that they're going to be able to do that as well with the original glider from the original Green Goblin. But they didn't make a video back then. They made it now. They're letting us know purposely this is what we're doing with this figure, with this accessory, with this glider. If their reissue game was specifically for the collector and not to kill the market, you better believe that they would make videos saying, for our beloved collectors, who have missed out on this specific figure that was made 7-8 years ago and highly demanded and by popular demand we've brought it back for you. They could clearly make these announcement videos to show you what their products can do, what their products are gonna do when they're released. They're showing you features of them now. You're gonna tell me that they can't make a video kissing collectors' ass real quick and showing them, hey, by the way, we're making this for you just to make it seem like it's for you. Even if we know that it's just to kill the secondary market to begin with, they would make it seem like it was for you, but they don't even bother. They don't even bother telling you that.
No, they don't have the wherewithal. Nope.
Hey, Harry, thanks for being here, my friend. Absolutely. It's all the parts. Yeah, no, and it's fine. It's not about them making money. It has nothing to do with that. Because if I have a company, my job is to make money. Doesn't matter how I'm making that money. I'm going to make that money regardless.
Yeah, but there should be a little respect to the original shareholders. Correct. There is a fan base that got you to where you are.
Correct.
Just look at. I'm not expecting tears or anything from me, but you know what? Just give me a little.
Keep the value of the products that you're
making. Don't water down your brand. Yes. Don't kill your brand and water it down and make so many of these things that they become a Marvel legend. I don't want that.
Correct. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening big time. If you notice, you look in any group right now, you're seeing figures that you pay 220, 244, going for 120, 140, 160. It's like, what's happening? Any other time before, didn't matter what the figure was, whether it was a Grail or not. A Grail would be $500, $600, $700, but a regular figure that you bought for 200, 180, 200, 220, you were paying at least $300 for. At least $300. You don't see that anymore at all.
No.
You have the flooding of the market. You have them making too much. And then you got Toys Wonderland, with their deals. Forget it. That's another thing. What do you think of that?
What, Toys Wonderland selling
what they do with those prices?
Honestly, I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Because it's a pre-owned game, right? That's kind of what they're doing, right? They're selling new figures, right? Overstock and stuff like that, but they're selling pre-owned figures at discount. There's other people who do that. They're doing it just maybe so well and at such a level that it's impacting Sideshow. And I don't have like I said, I don't have a big thing again. I heard, again, like you've said, we've talked about this. Toys Wonderland has not been the best as far as delivering on orders, and they have fucked plenty of shit up. And look, they're not a big advanced company, right? They were a couple of kids who started this up, so they didn't get a lot of things right in the beginning. But I'm not a pro Toys Wonderland, but I'm not an anti Toys Wonderland.
So you're okay with, not okay, but you don't, as long as it doesn't happen to you, you really don't care.
I don't care, I guess, for them to sell figures at the prices they are. That's the market, man. I don't think that's them dictating that. They would probably love to sell the figure for $500, but because there's probably 20,000 versions of that Stormtrooper, what are they going to do? They're selling it. They're not selling. It's been on their website probably for $199 forever. It's not selling.
Right.
So they took it down to $109, and now they can't. They're not keeping it in stock. I get it.
I got you. So you're looking at it as they're just trying to get rid of it to be able to move on to the next thing.
Exactly. They're probably just dumping stock, right?
Yeah. Thule says no company respects you. None. Yeah. They just want the money. They don't care about you. It's true. 100%.
That's true. Sadly.
That's why I feel and still follow my number one rule: collect what you love. I can't afford to be buying stuff I don't feel certain way about, and then have to look at it every day. Yeah, no, that's first and foremost. You're gonna collect what you love. You're gonna collect because again,
you're never buying as an investment. I'm always collecting. Yeah, this is my connection. Hot Toys is my connection to the movies, right? They're the movie figures, and I love all these movies, right? I grew up on comic books, and I love the Marvel movies, and this is the connection, in your face connection to the Marvel movies, and that part of it. So yeah, that's of course first and foremost why I collected, not the fucking resale value. No way.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was saying. Nobody, not nobody, because a lot of people now I feel like they're getting into it specifically to make money on it. But I personally, when I started, I didn't see if they were there. I didn't really notice, but there were always scalpers in the game. You know what I mean? There's always have been.
There's always going to be that in every collecting game.
Of course.
From coins to comic books.
Correct. But, I didn't get into it for that reason at all. When I started seeing what was happening with these figures, on the secondary market, like you could sell them used and still make $150 plus on it after opening. It's not, it didn't require you now to keep it sealed in the box like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You were still able to make money after using it for a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years. It didn't matter. That's how insane the hobby was back then. It was like, wow. When I started noticing that, years later, it wasn't right away. It was years later. I was like, oh man, I was like, I could actually fund my collection by reselling these, because again, it was once they sold out, people were dying to get these things, and they were willing to pay whatever it was to have this figure in their collection. It didn't matter. Now, if you're not selling anything at a loss, you're not going to sell it. Period. End of story. You're either going to sit with it.
Are long gone.
Or you're going to have it there. You're going to sit with it, or you're going to have it there listed for, you pay $200, it's going to be $120, $130. If you pay $220, $240, you're going to have it $160, even $180. I think is too expensive. You're going to have $160, $150, $140. It's depressing. And it's disgusting.
Look, as far as the reissues too, to end on this with the reissues, again, I want, I think I read a comment where somebody said, that they're not really reissuing, that they're improving. Look, I don't believe that. You know what I mean? That Whiplash was not improved from the last Whiplash.
You got a better base. That was it.
I want to see. Look, if you gave me a completely different, brand new, different head sculpt, and you used everything else the same, I'm gonna buy it probably. You know what I mean? Like it's give me, because that's what they're known for, right? Hot Toys is known for those awesome, realistic head sculpts. So at least give me that. If you're gonna redo a figure and make an extra, make some extra money on it, give me that. At least give me that. I feel,
No, it's very true, and that's my point. Just the value is dead. You know what I mean? Like it's so dead, which is why, as I tell you guys all the time, the raffles for me have been, the easiest way to be able to move, these boxes that I have sitting here. That, believe it or not, I put a lot of them on eBay, and they've been on eBay forever. I get what are they called? I get offers for items that are going for a certain amount, and have sold for that amount, and I get offers, like disgusting offers. I'm like, how do you think that this is going to happen? But this is because they see it in groups, so they're more comfortable ordering from eBay because they know that they're going to be covered if anything happens.
Fabs, though, look at, and I've seen this in the groups. Those are those guys that are, and I hate to see it, but you see I fell upon hard times. I need to sell my collection, which honestly, as bad as my heart bleeds for these people, I get so angry because I say to myself, you have no business collecting these Hot Toys if you're that close. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have yourself set up, a nice little 401k put away, a 529 for your kids, and you shouldn't be collecting $300 action figures. You know what I mean?
So you're saying they devalue the hobby as well?
Yeah. There are tons of people in the hobby. And look, that's not just Hot Toys, right? There's just tons of people in the hobby that probably shouldn't be in the hobby. But again, this internet age where you get to see everything and it's right there at your it's a click away and it can be at your house. There's people, for sure collecting who shouldn't be collecting, who have probably run up a hefty little credit card bill to get these things, so.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's also true. I never really thought about it that way either, but no, that makes sense because it's true. You get a figure for retail, and then all of a sudden it's it's boom. It's like, man, now you're selling it at this price, where when you try to sell it for what it goes for, then somebody just got it for this price. Why would anybody pay more than that? So I get
that guy's selling it because he needs to put fucking gas in his car. You know what I mean? Sadly,
Thule says he disagrees. Collecting is for everyone. Starkiller, did you hear about the stealth Captain Sudan? Yeah. So we were talking about that. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before?
Responsibly is for everybody.
Yeah. So that what we mean for this comment?
What's that? For that collecting is for everyone? Because I think he's trying to say that that I'm saying, hey, if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't be collecting. No. What I'm simply saying is that there's priorities. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be putting off important priorities for toys. And I think, unfortunately, you're seeing a lot of that.
I know that's a good answer. No, and that's the thing. I think what he's trying to say, or it's getting misconstrued and misunderstood. I think anybody can collect. Absolutely, it's not like unless you have this amount of money, you shouldn't. That's not what he's trying to say.
No.
What he's trying to say is that once you do, you know what I mean? The fact that you're at a point where you're so desperate for that money that you're affecting the entire hobby and the entire community may be the problem. You know what I mean? That I think that's what he's saying. Not that not everybody should. No, because like you said, anybody is free to do whatever they want with their money. You know what I mean? He's not telling, oh, don't use your money for what you want. That's not what he's saying at all. But when somebody, is at a point where it's like, oh man, like I need to, I paid $300 for this and I need to sell it for $150, and it's going for $600. That causes
desperate.
that causes a problem for I think that's what he means. So there's 300 Captain America. That's a thing too, because and I don't think I don't believe, if it's true, it's crazy, but I don't believe it's 300 because remember that these Shanghai exclusives were the Chrome Stormtrooper, the Mark 46, and the Captain America. They're on Sideshow right now, just sitting there. You know what I mean?
We thought they weren't going to be.
Right. We didn't even know. We thought they were going to be on the website to begin with.
Yeah.
So now they're there and they're sitting there. Okay. People are getting them at a discount. People are getting them with coupon codes. People are getting them with what do you call it? With points. All that stuff. So the reason why I don't think this 300 thing is true, because that they made plenty of them. Okay. And that out of all of the 3 figures that were exclusive for the Shanghai store, that the one that sold the most was Captain America. I don't think so at all. If anything, it was Iron Man. And Iron Man, there's plenty of sitting there. So therefore, I think, again, this is a FOMO tactic. I think what they're doing is
there.
Yeah, I think what people are doing is what Sideshow's doing is scaring people into RSVP. Because I'm going to tell you one more thing. Remember that you had to RSVP to be able to get your email to order, right? Like usually happens. If they're 300 limited, RSVP should have been done within a couple of minutes, because that 300 people who RSVP are the ones that are getting the figure, right? And those 300 RSVP are getting that special bonus. Right, so which apparently the special bonus is a $20 or $25 coupon code and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Right, this is what was said in one of the groups. Is it true? I don't know, but I'm just repeating what I saw in one of the groups. So if that's the case, right, why would they keep taking RSVP or RSVP signups, right, for a 300 count item? Because that if people see 300 only, even people who don't want to collect the figure will order it to be able to resell it at a profit. And that those figures are already going for 500 plus on Toys Wonderland, on eBay, everywhere. Okay, so that right there would have been an immediate cap on, okay, we got the 300 RSVP signups. Boom, done. You can't RSVP anymore because the 300 number is gone. So why are you still able to RSVP at this point? It doesn't make sense. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to have your RSVP. I think they may fulfill the first 300 orders. And what's going to happen is then you're going to get an email, second batch coming soon. And I think that's what's going to happen, because that happened with the Arena Boba Fett as well. Let me see. Thule. Of course, everything is circumstantial, but who's to tell anyone? No, that's that. I think, yeah, no. See, that's what I mean. I think you took it the wrong way because he's saying because you're too poor. No, if you're buying,
maybe Fabs, don't defend me because again, I go on. I think what I'm saying is, yeah, if not that you're too poor. Again, if you're getting into this hobby, you know what I mean, and you're putting a hot toy priority over, putting aside some savings to make sure that you're not relying on your hot toys to cover your necessary living expenses. That's what I think I'm seeing. When I'm seeing someone throw up their whole collection because they are needing to, they got some really serious, I think, going now on in their life. I don't know. For me, you're collecting too close to the line there. That's my opinion. You shouldn't be in collecting. That's me. I'm saying that. You know what I mean? If you're that close to the line, you know what I mean? Where you now are relying on the cash that you put in hot toys to make sure your family is taken care of, to make sure that you're paying your rent. That's a fucking scary thing. That's me.
No, I was going to say, no, I wasn't trying to defend it. I was trying to maybe explain how you were trying to, say that. I wasn't trying to change what you were saying at all. I was trying to see if what you were saying I understood, and maybe I was able to say it to him a different way. But no, you're allowed to your opinion just like everybody else. So I wasn't trying to make you.
It's not that I want to tell anyone how to collect. It's just, again, I'm seeing it, right? I'm seeing on the groups lots of collections going up, which is then telling me, or because they're even saying it. You know what I mean? I lost my job. Came upon a family emergency, and then again, it breaks my heart that's you're seeing it. You're seeing these people have to give up their collections, but I don't know. The collection shouldn't be. You should have, I guess. What I'm saying is there should be. You shouldn't be collecting that close to the vest. You should have a reserve. You know what I mean? Thankfully, I don't. Rely on my hot toys. My hot toys is not my savings account. You know what I mean? This is a luxury that I get to collect these things. It's a complete luxury. Thank God. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Yeah, no, I was just I'm not saying that you're wrong for thinking, even if you're saying hot toys is not for poor people, that's your opinion, even if that's what you're saying. I was just trying to figure out a way to explain it.
It's not that I'm saying it's for poor people. I'm just saying you can't be collecting that close to the vest. You can't be. Right. I guess, look, I'm a financial consultant, right? So I want to tell people to be responsible with their money. And to me, that might be being a little too irresponsible with the money, maybe.
Right. Yeah. So, no, I just want to make that clear. You're allowed to feel however you feel. I'm not here to change your views or anything, or like you said, defend you at all. I want people to come on here. This is why I made this show.
Yeah, you can disagree with me. That's that.
Absolutely. No, I made this show specifically for that reason, for people, for collectors, who collect. Mike doesn't have a channel. Mike doesn't have an agenda. Mike doesn't have, a reason to say something that he doesn't feel. So this is what I want. I want people to bring their own opinions of he's been collecting for
and I don't have a thing against poor people. It's not if that's how it's coming off. Again, it's not that.
Good. I'm glad. No, and again, I'm glad you explained it. I'm glad. However you feel, that's perfectly fine with me. Again, I made this show for people to express themselves and have a platform. And again, you're a collector first.
Responsibly. That's, I guess, all I'm saying. That's people should be collecting a little more responsibly.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. But don't think that you're not allowed to say how you feel. Absolutely, I made this show specifically to bring in people to look at everybody's different views and how they feel about the hobby and what they've experienced within the hobby and all that stuff. I'm not here to censor anybody or tell them, oh, you can't say that, because that's how they feel, and it's wrong to tell somebody you're wrong about saying your opinion, but because my opinion is how it is. That's not, and this is where, the world is going now, and that's not okay. You know what I mean?
Hot toys is a currency?
In poor countries like Asia, there is no profit in hot toys. In the USA, that ended during COVID lockdowns. Everything changed. Single songwriter, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, maybe that's true. Hot toys is only currency in poor countries. Oh, well, I did. Who was it? Somebody did say.
I'll say it. Hot toys is not for poor people.
Well, No, it's funny. Somebody I had posted my shelf of all of the stormtroopers, like all the chrome, and the porcelain and the gold chrome and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
the chrome death trooper. So they're all together on a single shelf. And I posted that somewhere. I forget where it was. And I don't know if it was on my YouTube or I don't know if it was on my on one of the groups. And the person says the person was from the Philippines, and he said, "You have a down payment for an apartment on that shelf alone here in the Philippines." So maybe that's what you're saying, single songwriter, because they may be, that much more expensive overseas than they are here. So if that's what you're trying to say, that makes sense, because that's what the person said to me. They're like, you have a whole down payment for an apartment here in the Philippines on that shelf alone. And I was like, oh my God. So I don't know if that's what you meant, but if that's what you meant, that's 100% true.
Again, that makes sense, right? 25 figures on one shelf and what? Minimum $200 a figure. What's that?
Not 25. It was a gold chrome, porcelain, copper. You have the both clones.
Oh, it was your chrome shelf. You're saying?
Yeah, just the chrome shelf. Yeah, that was it. So it was about what, 6 figures total? 6, 7 figures, whatever it is. So that's what he said, and I was like, oh man, I was like, really? But again, I don't know what they go for overseas, so I didn't really pick it up. If that's what he meant. I'll say it. Hot Toys is not Nathan. I'll say it. Hot Toys not for poor people. Hot Toys tastes better with mustard. With mustard and ketchup. Nathan, I can't stand poor. He's nuts. I can't stand poor people. Nathan, you're insane. Single Songwriter says, when somebody in the USA buys Hot Toys in Asia, the reseller in Asian conversion. Oh, I gotcha. So it's probably a bigger profit in their currency. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Now I understand.
Oh, so just the conversion rate they're making money.
Star Killer. So peasants shouldn't buy Hot Toys. Unbelievable. Peasants. This guy. Single Songwriter says $1 USMP. Oh, so maybe So maybe that's why. The exchange currency, that makes sense, because like I said, it was only whatever those figures. So you got copper, gold, porcelain. You got 2 clones. That's 5, and then you got Black Death, and chrome. That's 7 figures, and that's what he said. So only 7 figures. He said it was a down payment for an apartment in the Philippines. So that's what he said exactly. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, of the exchange in currency and stuff like that. So that makes sense. All right, guys. All right, so now one more question. Let me see. So things about the hobby that you like and dislike, your own personal opinion, things you've experienced, things that that you're like, oh, this is really cool about the community, and things that you've been like, oh man, this community sucks because of blah blah blah.
Things I like and I dislike. I hate reissues. I hate reissues. Did I tell you I hate reissues? I fucking hate reissues. Okay, I don't believe in that policy that everyone deserves a chance to get a figure. Like, that is such woke participation trophy bullshit.
Well, it's Disney.
Ugh, get it. Take a fucking hike. I always compare it to like I don't just collect Hot Toys. I'm a nut, right? I collect a couple of things, but like I collect coins, right? I collect gold coins, the U.S. Mint coins, and I would say to myself, like, if they started reissuing, a limited edition set of coins, you know how crazy people would go if that did that, or someone said, hey, you know what? I wasn't collecting coins back in 2015 when you released that rare silver coin. I'm now collecting coins today. I should have a chance at that special edition coin. Who the fuck are you? That's that mentality. Oh God, it drives me fucking up a wall. So that I hate, right? That I see that more and more. This all about me. Everyone deserves mentality. I don't believe in that. what I like, look at these figures are awesome. The head sculpts are awesome. I want to say they're getting better, but and they are, but I feel like they've leveled out to a degree. I don't know. You feel the same? I'm not seeing like huge strides that I was seeing from 2000, I want to say 8 to 2018 compared to maybe 18 to now. But
yeah, that's different. That's definitely different.
But I think the figs are.
What about the people in the community? What do you like and dislike about, like, for example, things that you see in the group, things that like you're like, oh, you know, these people are cool, or oh, these people suck. Like,
look, I tend not to like, again, like I'm not very, you know, one to like, I'll lurk, right, but I tend not to even get it, or I'll type something and I'll be like, you know what, that's gonna get me in fucking trouble, so I'll just let that sit there in the fucking. You
don't get involved. You don't get involved.
Yeah, I don't get involved, man. I'll get in trouble with my mouth, right?
Yeah.
But no, the community's like, you know, again, there's good and bad, I think, with any hobby. And again, I see it in the statue community, and you see it within the, you know, the art community, because I told you I'm into original art now. I'm into original comic art. So I like buying, you know, these original comic book covers. So you see it in all. You see it in every little nick and niche community, collecting community there is. There's always good and bad people in it.
Yeah, which is life. That's just, you know, that's just.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's good, really. I mean, thankfully, right? Right. I haven't been drove away from, you know, for the people.
All right, good. So now, guys, it's about that time. Okay, so we're about to take a look at some. Okay, this is some. This is not all. This is some of Mike's collection, and I'm just excited as you guys are because I've never seen any of this. So let's begin.
What do you mean you've never seen any of this? You have all these fucking figures.
No, I've never seen, like, for example, your display, like just looking at the pictures when you sent them, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Looks very, very clean, really, really cool. That's what I mean. Like, not, you know, I've seen the figures, but now how you have them displayed, which is what makes, you know, people's collections unique and different, and that's why, you know, as a collector, you want to see other people's stuff for that reason.
This is true. This is true.
We all collect, you know, the same figures, but we don't all collect the same amount of
we
figures.
like to see everyone's setup. This is true.
Exactly. So that's what I'm excited about. The views of Nathan Henson are not please think instruments.
I think I needed a disclaimer before I came on.
Oh my god, this guy's unbelievable. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start with the pictures first. All right, so I'm gonna do this picture first because I only got 3 pictures.
And I did this pretty quick, so take it for what it's worth.
Let's see. Hold on. So we're gonna do the first picture. Hold on. I did something wrong here. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be so sick. I can't wait for this. Here we go. Bow. So look at this, guys. So right here, look at that. So he's got the guards right here.
I have a picture. I think I have another picture of that.
That's right. Okay. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 mud troopers. Okay. All different head sculpts. None of them are solo. Okay. And he's got 2. These were called the remnant troopers, right?
Right.
Yeah, these are the remnant troopers. Look at this, guys. Look at these head sculpts.
You know where those are from?
Where?
I think they're from. I might have gotten 1 or 2 off of Kit's website, right?
Oh wait, what happened here?
And
okay,
you know, 1/6 Kit. I'm sure I got a couple off there, and then, you know, eBay.
Gotcha. Look at this
on eBay. You'll find some good shit.
How sick is this, guys? I don't know.
They all had that, like, that grunt taking a dump face.
Look at this one.
Yeah, the guy, the screaming guy, and then
these are just random. These are just random.
Random trooper. Yeah.
Random head skulls, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is nice, man. This is really. And then you got Solo back here. You still left the neck plastic on.
I'm such an ass with that.
I know. I'm like, why is that?
Do you do that too?
I have, yeah. And then it's funny. The only reason why I realize I've done that is when I take pictures of the figure, and then I'm like, what the hell? So I got to take the thing off, and I got to take, you know what
it is. Ever since whatever purple suit Joker, like I'm like, oh god, he's gonna get a black, ring on his neck. You know what I mean, or a black mark on his neck, or a brown mark on his neck from the fucking jacket.
Me and Zuckerberg are not on good terms. I can never be on Facebook ever again. I sued his head many years ago. I won my case, and I'm banned. Oh wow. That's awesome. At least you won. Ancient Greeks would be disgusted with woke participation trophies. Oh my god, you guys! Single throwing. Bugman, thanks for being here. What's going on? I didn't even see you were here. Nathan, that's just a great scene. Bravo. Yeah, no, this is really nice. This is really, really cool. This is for Bugman. Epic collector. Let's go. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm excited because I know he's got a ton of stuff that I've never seen. So I'm just showing I'm starting with the 3 pictures, and then we're gonna look into.
Yeah, that Mud Trooper was that was just a unique.
Yeah, this one.
Trooper, like, you know what I mean? That was just a unique trooper in itself.
This one right here.
I love the colors.
You know who this looks like? The guy from Inglourious Bastards.
Right. You know what they are? I think they're all, most of them, maybe not all, but like they're German. There was a 163 company that did a lot of German soldiers, and I think that's probably where I got these from, off of eBay.
Taking a dumb face, Adrian.
That's true.
Wait, so where'd you get these cloaks for the Remnant Troopers?
Same thing, man. eBay. There was a guy making distressed Mud Troopers and stuff with these cloaks and was charging a shitload of money. And I'm like, you know what? I bet you I can find World War II parkas on eBay. And I just found them on eBay and threw them on the troopers.
Four Mud Troopers, guys. 4.
And that's what Lucas, I think that's what Lucas based them on, was like World War II troopers. Yeah,
these are sick, man. That whole display. So this is number 1, guys. Second picture. Look at this. Look at that. How incredible is that? How many total do you have?
I don't even know. Remember, like we were saying, these are when these troopers got super cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the double packs. The double packs that could have
No, these weren't double packs. So these were these are not the normal trooper. If you look, they have that black. These are the executioner trooper.
Oh, okay.
So they came with that like axe, and I just axed the axe and gave them all a gun. And I just feel like that color schematic looks better. They have the black shoulder guard. They have the black in the helmet. It just was a more badass look.
Yes, I know exactly what. They came with that electric tool weapon. Yeah, I know exactly.
The new trooper look, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I mean, if I had to pick one that was out there, this was the best one.
Yeah, these are some. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, just wait. This is just the beginning.
But yeah, in the back row, I think I have the normal troopers. But in that middle row,
how many of these are these the pilots? Right?
Those are those black pilots. They were sick. That was, I thought, a good look.
Look at this guy. He's got Kylo Ren right here. This is Force Awakens. And then look, how many of these guys here?
4, 6, 4.
Yeah, he's got 4. And then look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Finn. You got
what's her name?
Phasma.
Phasma.
I said plasma. Phasma. You got this one. Oh man, you got like 20 here, and then you got Rey. That is so insane. Just that. Look at that. How badass is that? Talk about.
I gotta finish. I got some room for a couple more, right?
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
Talk about army building. My God, that looks insane. So, how many figures? Not that you probably haven't counted, but how many? And if you did, let me know. How many figures do you think 1/6 scale only display do you have? Because I know you're just like me. You got tons of boxes that are sealed. How many?
Last time I counted was like 5 something, 550.
Wow.
That was, maybe that was a little while ago, so I'm sure it's
Probably at least like 700 about.
Okay, I think the last time I asked you that question, I think you were in the 700 range, and I think I was in the 500 range. You're now at 1,000 plus. Right. So I'm probably if we're going incrementally, maybe I'm in that.
Yeah, you got to be 900 to 1,000.
No, I wouldn't say I'm that much. I really wouldn't.
Damn, fuck, man. This is awesome. This is beautiful. All right, the last picture, guys. Look at that. Look at this. First, I'm going to start with the bottom.
You know what?
Look at Leia. He's got Slave Leia. He's got.
I probably should have took a better picture of those down there because they're a bunch of custom
Well, hopefully they're in the videos.
No, I didn't because I got the Star Wars displays. I know. I'm sorry. The Star Wars displays. I was getting so much light off the fucking glass that.
Look at that, guys. Leia.
That's that kit, right? That's that third-party kit for that slave Leia.
Yes. That's a new one, right? That's a few
months
ago.
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this Han or is this Luke?
That's Han, but that's that actual stormtrooper Han. Remember, he came as a stormtrooper.
Yeah, disguise version. And then you got Chewbacca here. Yeah, that looks like the Mandalorian weapon right here.
This is all a mess because I have all those lightsabers like lit up. I got those sabers from what's his name, the lightsaber doctor guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But they get hot, you know what I mean? So like
those CFL ones or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm very sketched out in having them on.
Now, why do you have 3 CPOs? How many do you have here? 2?
So that's the what's that real metal one that cost $1 million?
Yeah, the Japanese one.
Yeah, what's it called?
Does anybody know in the chat?
The Tashimi Nations.
Tashimi Nations. Tashami.
But either way, it was that metal one. So I have that metal one, and then the other one is the sideshow one.
If only Disney would allow.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Tamashi Nations. There he is. Single sword. Yeah. Bugman says, I hate those movies, but love. Yeah, the display. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, Tamashi Nation. That's what it was. Rakishi.
You know what I thought was cool? Like in the upper display where the Emperor is. You see that I took those the things that what are those troopers? The gunners, the Death Star gunners are at those pods.
Right.
You know those pods right there. You know what those pods are from?
Yeah, that's the that's for oh my god, that's from a figure.
The Obi-Wan.
Yeah, the new one from episode 3.
Yeah, so when that first came out, when the figures first come out, no one wants them and they're super cheap. So I was able to get a bunch of those Obi-Wan pods off eBay, and I felt at least that was the closest thing that looked to a Death Star command console.
Yes. No, very smart. Look at that.
It's a hot toy thing, and it lights up. You know what I mean? There's it's a battery operated thing, so it's kind of cool when I have it lit up.
That's all. So you got 2 of the gunners, right?
4, because I got 2 on the other side.
Oh, 4. Yeah, there they are. 4. So 2 on this side too.
And then I got 4.
Tarkin. You got. Oh yeah, look, the Imperial 1-1. I thought it was just these 2, but I didn't see these.
And sadly, like those Death Star panels light up in the back.
Where'd you get these?
They came with the Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper.
Oh wow!
Those back Star Wars wall panels that light up. Because there was 2 versions. It was like 504 and maybe 505 if I'm lucky in guessing that. And then that's 504 and 505. One just was without the panel. It was like 125 less.
The machination is very rich. Yeah. And then the R2 is what? Sideshow?
The R2 right? No. The R2 is the the 1C3PO is Sideshow, but the R2 is is Hot Toys.
Hot Toys. And then this Luke is the Hot Toys Luke, right?
That's the first Hot Toys Luke. Yep. Yeah. That's the Hot Toys Obi.
Did you see the Kit Chen had the that little kit to you just need the body for the Emperor, that whole kit he just came out with, or you didn't see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's literally everything you need. It's got the fat suit, it's got the lightning effects, it's got this whole entire cloak, the suit, the outfit, and all you need is to get a body for it. It's like $90 something, I think.
That's worth it.
And it looks great. So for anybody who needs an emperor, which I think they're gonna make one soon enough, they're gonna remake another one. I think for those who need one now, I think it's gonna be worth it. MMS 515 Stormtrooper and House.
Exactly. Yeah, it came with those. And let me tell you, that was, I thought, a pretty good accessory. That was probably one of the better accessories Hot Toys has ever done, with those Death Star, wall panels that lit up. And it takes not button cell batteries. It takes the AAA, I think, batteries.
Right. See, I never used any of these things because, I didn't have the room for them, but that looks beautiful, man. It looks like it's part of it. It looks like it's in the back, like it's part of the case. Really nice. All right, guys, get ready for video number 1. Hold on. What's happening? What's happening? No, this is not it. That was what's happening here. Hold on. I gotta here we go. I gotta redo this because
Mike doesn't know how to send over videos.
No, this is the first trial one you sent me. What
All
I'm trying to do is what do you call it? What I'm trying to do is share it.
Fab guilts me. He guilts me into coming on because, I think I blew him off for a week or two after Comic-Con, and then, he's fucking puppy dogging eyeing me.
Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, guys. All right, let me rewind this thing real quick. Look at this setup. I'm gonna play it first, and then I'm gonna pause it.
Say, look at the light glare, god damn it.
Look at the these are light boxes, right?
Yeah, those are those Hot Toys light boxes on the other opposite side of the wall that you're seeing, the DC one.
Hold on, let me make this small enough so we could so I could see the chat. Let me see. These are cool accessories. Yeah, no, really cool. This is why I like seeing other people's stuff, because everybody, has different views on how to display their stuff, and they do different things. I definitely need an Emperor. DM me. Oh no, absolutely. Message me now so I can have your message by the end of the stream, so I could just send you the link right away from Kit Chen's website before it actually goes off pre-order. It's worth it. It's like $90-something. It's worth it. Bugman, damn. Though, yeah, see? It looks really nice. I feel like I'm looking. See? I'm telling you, it's sick. I've been dying to see. All right, so I'm going to play it for you guys real quick. Look at that. Look at that. How nice and clean does that look? Look at that. So nice. Hold on. Let me see if it plays again. No, this is weird.
Maybe you know what? Maybe that was like a bad upload in the other video.
No. It's because the way you have to share this thing on StreamYard. That's the thing. So it's like you got to share the window, but then once you close that window, then you got to open up the window again. So it's just that.
Got it.
It's not the video at all. So let me share the video again. So now I'm gonna go slow. So let's see. Here we go. So right here. So you have Pepper. What's back here? This is just a regular Tony.
Pepper, regular Tony, Mark 46 with the first head sculpt that came out.
Yeah, you have
and the original. What's the thing that hangs? Right, the hanging Iron Man that's half completed. The Mark III.
That they just reissued that, right?
Yes, they just fucking reissued that.
Yeah, right here, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see is this Pepper back here? The regular Pepper
Yep,
here, right?
Yep, that's the first Pepper. Yeah.
Oh wait, so you got two of these, one on each side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what it is. So this is a custom Tony, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
Then you got this is the die-cast or plastic gantry?
Die-cast.
Die-cast. See, I don't have that. I have the plastic original one. I never got I was like, oh, I have the original. I don't need the die-cast.
But look at it. Like I said, from here, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
No, that's the thing. You won't. But I just, me not knowing that I don't have it, it's like, I should have gotten it. This is another custom Tony, right? With the tux.
Yep, custom Tony with the tux. There's Banner behind him.
Banner, right? Yeah. This table is so nice. This little cart, really nice. I like. What is this? The Mark V suitcase.
Yep, I think that's that third party. Well, no, maybe one is a third party. One's the regular one.
Oh, this one. There's another one here, right?
Yep.
This one and this one, yeah. How many of these you got?
Which ones? The gauntlets?
Yeah.
Not many. Like maybe another 2 somewhere.
Oh, okay. Those are.
I grew up on Infinity Gauntlet, so I love the Infinity Gauntlet.
Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. So you got every single month. This is all House Party Protocol, right?
It's everyone. You know what I mean? From 101 to 101 starts in the back left corner in the very far back, and then it goes across that chromy gold one is in the middle.
Yeah, right here.
Blue Steel sitting there. He's expensive now.
This one?
Yeah. I don't know why. Because he's just a recolor of the red version, but he's like quadruple the price for some reason.
Right. Yeah, the red version was the that's the one they're remaking. I forget the name of it. It's not the Heartbreaker. It's the if anybody knows in the chat.
What's it called? But he's got the knives. He's got the knives.
Yes. He's got those blades. Let me see because I don't have the bases on here now, so I wouldn't even know. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Dan the Black was amazing.
Most of the red and black, the red and gold ones are right in the middle, like in the middle display there.
Yeah, no, there's Blue Steel. What's this? This is that stealth version.
That's that's that Blue Stealth.
Yeah, that's a nice one. How many of these gold ones do you have? Just the one?
Yeah.
This is the Midas diecast, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yep.
And then this is the 42.
Oh no! That's the Midas plastic. The Midas diecast is on the shelf below because he came later.
Okay. And then you have this is a 42. No. Yep. No, this is Is it? No, this is 43. This is 42 and 42.
Yeah, that's that black one. Remember that all black 40.
Well, the stealth.
Yes.
Yeah, Mark 7. Mark 7
is one of my Chrome jobs.
Yeah, so Mark 7 stealth, but this one right here is a 43. It looks like a 43, and then this is
43 and then 42.
Yeah, because you got the pepper heads with that third party head on here for the 42.
Oh shit! You're right. It's two. I got two 43s there. You're right.
No, you got two 42s and one 43.
Is the 42 the all gold one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's the 42.
Oh, you're right, because the 43 is the one that comes out of the Hulkbuster.
Correct. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
See, you're better. You're better than I am.
So 42, and I got this head scope on mine. So I ended up getting two 42s exactly for that reason, because when they had that head scope, I was like, oh, I need that pepper head, and I got it, and I have
it's a whole new figure, right? Yeah.
Oh no, it looks great. It looks really nice. So I got her just like that with where I have the clean version with her head, and then I got the battle damage with his head.
Yep.
Oh man, these are awesome. This is a Mark 7.
You can tell. I'm really glad they are. Look at now. Here's a good reissue, right? You want to maybe? I'll eat some of my words. Look how short the original Mark 3 is.
This one.
Pick him out of the lineup. Yeah, there he is.
Well, they're saying that's what I'm saying. They're doing their reissue to make him taller and diecast. But remember that they have a reissue of him already. They have a Mark III diecast already.
But I think he's that small still.
Right, he is exactly. So I think they're making him taller. Yep.
Because he definitely stands out. That
yeah. Yeah, no, he does. So this is the Mark 7, Mark 5.
Yeah.
Mark 4, Mark
love
3.
The 4. Love the 4. That 4 doesn't get enough love.
Yeah, I think that's like not the best one, but I think that's one of the classiest ones.
Yeah, the 4 and the 6 are just killer.
Let's see.
The 4, the 6, the 46.
Only issue I see is that DC logo and the reflection.
Exactly. Thank you.
Mark 6 battle damage here with the damaged plate. This is a Mark 40, 45. See, these I never remember.
So it goes 45, 46, 47,
47
50.
and 50, right. For some reason, the Civil War ones, not the Civil War, the what the hell was it? Oh my God, the Age of Ultron? No, was it? No, the Civil War. Yeah, Civil War. I never remember that one for some reason. This one was Age of Ultron. This is Civil War. This is Civil War. This is Homecoming, and this is Infinity War. Man, this looks amazing. So clean, so nice. Look at this. This is House Party right here. This is Heartbreaker here. This is Shotgun here. This one is that military one. I don't remember what this is called.
Shotgun or Shogun or Shotgun.
No, this is Shotgun.
But I think that military one is a shotgun because it's the same mold. It's just a recolor.
Yeah, but each one has a different name. Does anybody know? Does anybody know in the chat which one the military one is? I know this one's Shotgun 100%.
Yeah, because the next two are really the same.
Right. No, a lot of them are the same. A lot of them are just, they add different parts.
Right.
Yeah, they just add different parts. And they, like, for example, the red snapper and this one were the exact same one. They just painted it orange. Right. The red snapper was red, and this is orange. And they named this, I forget what the hell they named that one too. It was like, oh my God, what the hell was it? I forget what that one was. But this is Heartbreaker. This is Heartbreaker back here.
Yep.
I can't see. Is this oh my God? This
the brown guy, Tank.
Yes, Tank. Yep. He comes with the chest blast.
Yep.
This is Sneaky here.
Yep.
This is Retro Sneaky. This is Disco here.
Which one's the custom on the shelf?
Custom on the shelf. Let me see. I'll tell you. This is Python. This is Sneaky Original. No, this is Bones Retro. This is Star Boost. I'm assuming this one.
No, that's all. Yeah, that's
because this is Star Boost, and then this one you just put this was Star Boost too. No, this is a custom. This is a custom.
Yep, that's a custom.
Yeah, because this one does. Because if you compare it to this one, it looks completely different. This one is the hologram.
Yep.
This one, I forget the green. What was the green one?
That one was the custom.
No, this is a custom?
It's a really good one. You know who did that is the same guy that repainted my my War Machine that I wasn't in love with because it was like white.
Okay. Oh, see, I thought I had
China. Yeah, it's a real mark. It's like
no, yeah, that's the same.
It's Mark 31. I forget the name of it.
Oh, that's the Mark 7. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, in the House Party Protocol, it was one. But they used the Mark 7 body, yes.
But he did a really good job with it. Like that looks probably the closest thing to a real Hot Toy repaint.
Yeah,
probably has in my collection.
That looks incredible. I thought it was a real one because they did make a green one of the one with the jackhammer hands. Remember?
Yeah, that's in the back too. That's the Gamma.
Gamma, right? Exactly. Single Storm Gunner says Shade. That's the one with the military print.
Right. He's right.
Nathan said
45, yeah. Shade.
This collection is incredible. See, I told you. I'm telling you, people who love looking at collections will appreciate this collection big time because this thing is beautiful. So Shade, yep, that's Shade, and then Mark 23, yep. So you have another Midas, you have Python, you have Bones, Star Boost. Where's the other one? Yeah, this is what's the orange one? Did you say?
The orange one is oh God, he was an exclusive.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because he was the same as Red Snapper, but it was just a different name.
Yeah, he came in a bag. I remember it was like he came in like a hot toy bag.
And what was the yellow one? So it was Gamma, and then what was the yellow one called? Remember with the jackhammer hands, it was white and gray, and then Gamma was green and.
Oh yeah. I forget, but yeah, they're right next to each other in the back, and they're bigger.
Yes,
they're like bigger stance.
They're bulkier. Yep.
Yep. jackhammer arms. That one had.
Yeah, no, those are sick too, man. This thing, and I like how you have, and then you have Igor back here, which is a beast.
Yeah, he's holding up that top shelf probably.
I was gonna say, how can you even fit this in here? Mine won't fit anywhere.
Barely. Let me tell you, barely.
I would put it up here. It would never. So the fact that you have this height on these shelves is so nice. Because mine don't. My shelves are, I want to say, 14 inches tall, about 14 to 15. Nothing fits in there. Oh man!
The next shelf, the people who bitch about the neon tech. I might not play, but I think I did an okay job with my neon tech because I was able to put the black lights up and they do glow. At least they have a nice look to them.
Now we're gonna look at guys. Wait till you see this. Oh my god! Oh my god, Becky! Look at this, guys! Holy cow! We're gonna do a playthrough, and then I'll slow it down. Look at that! How insane! I love the height on those. That's like what makes the shelf. It's being able to stagger them up like that. Look at that, guys! All Captain America. So sick. That looks incredible. Look how clean, how nice.
That Bones is such a good figure.
Crossbones, yeah. Oh, you have him without the helmet on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a different head sculpt though.
It is.
It is, right? Yeah, because he comes with the
That's that new not T'Challa, but the Black Panther bad guy. He was really good.
Ngannou. That's what's his name? What the hell's his name?
Killmonger.
Killmonger, yeah. Wow. Oh, ED209. Look at that. RoboCop. Is that both? You got two new ones, right?
Yeah.
I got one old one and one new one. Oh, man. That's so sick.
Of course, I got what's his name back there? What's that guy's name from Big Trouble Little China?
Yeah, I saw.
He fits. He's on the 80 shelf.
All right. So, see, once a video, let me see. I got to play full video. I'm trying to see if I could loop it so it stops like getting off. But of course not, because it's Apple. All right, let me stop screen. Let me put it back on. All right, share. Let's see. All right, so let's replay this again. Let me see what people are saying. I always like that's a good one. That one, the stealth, the black stealth, and the Sub-Zero. You guys remember the Sub-Zero, the white one? That was a good one.
And that concept cap suit. You're right, because I had a little collage that I put together with all those black suit versions of the Marvel MCU and kind of made like a stealth hit team. It looked sick.
Yeah. Stealth suit Spider-Man is which one? The black one?
Yeah. Well, remember Concept Cap has the black suit, right?
Yeah.
The black Avenger suit.
Yeah.
So you can really use that for, and you could put Hawkeye's head on it. You could put Ant-Man's head. I put Winter Soldier's head. So you can make this like Avengers Black Ops team, like I did in one of the shelves.
Yeah, but he's saying the black stealth Iron Man posed with Concept Cap and stealth suit Spider-Man. The stealth suit Spider-Man is the black one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one from.
I don't know. It's funny that he's saying that because I don't know. I don't think we've showed that yet, but that's on one of the shelves.
Oh, you have it like that?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get to that. I remember I asked Fab this while back. Now we're 500 figures. Mike, do you keep in store all the original boxes? Yeah, he does.
Damn right, storage unit.
Yeah, he has a storage unit for these.
If I were to show you how many fucking boxes a collection like this takes, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid.
All right, so let's get into this. Look at this. Look at this,
especially here in New York. It's a car payment.
Yeah.
To have these.
So you have this one is beautiful. How'd you get this one? How'd you customize this one?
That is a female pilot body. And I just jammed the head on.
But this is like a third-party company made this?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, no, this is nice.
I think that's in her original jacket. You know how she comes with that brown flight jacket. So the flight suit and body was an actual like female. I think it was like a Chinese female fighter pilot third party figure that I just tore apart and.
No, this is nice. I like that. I saw. I forget where I saw this, and I was like, wow, she looks awesome. Carlos, my friend, ¿cómo está?
And you know what? Sadly, that Iron Man is the I had that that chest plate, customized and painted, and then they come and they fucking re-release a version, right? So I have like the one-off Iron Man armor, and then they release it.
Wait, which one? Which one?
The one that's right in the fucking middle.
This
Doctor Strange.
Oh, this, yeah. Oh, I remember that. People were customizing it to make it look like that, and then they made it. Yep.
So that's what that is. That's a Mark 50 with a customized chest plate.
Yep.
And a cape and a head sculpt that you jimmied together.
Yep.
And now there's a real one that they released.
I remember that. You got the first Ant-Man here. You got Ant-Man 2 here. You got another. This is Ant-Man from Civil War here. You have Wasp. You have what's her name? Wanda. You have what's his name? The runner guy, her brother.
Yeah.
What the hell's his name? I forget.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Then you got Vision back here.
Yeah.
You got the hands, the multi-hands Doctor Strange that we were talking about.
You're right. Yeah.
You got, this is Captain America from Age of Ultron, I believe.
Yes.
You got the ancient one. Is this the original ancient one that came out years ago, or is this the new one?
No, that's the original one.
The original one, yeah. I missed out on that one, and I think this is better than the new one.
But you know what I missed out on was and I'm pissed about it, was the bad guy from the movie. The same company made
Caecilius.
Yes.
Caecilius. Yeah.
The figures are not worth, like, look, I like having that figure. Do not pay $400 or $500 for that bullshit figure.
Right.
That is, I paid $100 for that figure. That figure is all of $50.
Yes. It's a nothing figure. Yes.
It's a nothing fucking figure.
The one that just came out, I bought it because I was like, oh man, who's gonna make this again? And there's something on here. She's got these flaps here that for some reason make her look like she's got no neck. And the figure looks. I haven't even bothered trying to fix it because I just left it alone. But I think this one looks way better than that one. Way better than that one.
Right.
Carlos, thanks for being here, my friend. Just got home from watching. But I heard. Everybody's
everyone's saying it's been good.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's been good. Mixed reviews, but it's overall not terrible. We got, this is Doctor Strange 1, Thor. So you bought 3 of these, and then you got this custom, this War Machine.
Right.
How much did you pay for that one?
Actually, not too bad. You didn't kill me on that. I think I paid $600.
Where did you sent it overseas or?
Yeah, what's his name? He's pretty prevalent on Facebook.
But you bought the figure from him, or you just sent yours?
No. I that one I bought the figure from him. Yeah,
okay.
In both instances, and even on the green one, he supplies the figure. He gets it, from Hong Kong. He paints it.
Gotcha.
He's a pretty prevalent repainter on Facebook. I'm just forgetting his name.
Okay. Yeah. No. For the longest time, like for example, that Iron Patriot, how they're painting it gray, I want one so bad. But it's to send the figure to Hong Kong, man. It's it's so risky. I'm like,
no way. You got to buy it. They get it cheap there, so you just got to buy it from them. And
yeah, but the problem is that I have already ordered. For example, over the years, when people are making these customs from over there, I would already have 2, 3 of them. So I would get them here, but then it's oh, do I really want to send one over there? So to buy a fourth, a third, or a fourth from over there, it's why would I? You know what I mean? So that's why I never got into the customs either. But no, this is awesome, man. Let me see what else. Next shelf. This is sick.
Sam Walk, that's his name.
I know him. He's very. I've seen his name a lot.
SAMKWOK. Yeah.
Yep. Look at this, guys. This is so insane. Look at that. So here we have Captain America 1. We have Stealth. This looks like a custom. Why does this look weird?
No, it's not custom.
It's not. It looks like maybe not. Because this looks like it would be like an Iron Man type like body right here. You got Infinity War Cap. You got Bucky. You got the First Avenger. This is Endgame. You have
fucking Bucky somewhere in there. Who knows where I have
right here. You have this is from Civil War, right?
Yep.
No, that's not Civil. That's
that's the 2-pack.
That's the Winter Soldier I meant.
Which was a really good figure, I thought.
It's a really good figure. It's funny. I had gotten a double pack. I had gotten a double pack, when it first came out, and I had a single figure, and I was like, man, I really want to get the second look, so now I have 2 double packs and a single figure, so I have every look possible. Yeah. That figure is really nice. That jacket with the shirt, really, really nice.
Yeah, it's a really good head sculpt, I thought.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. Look, you got the original Iron Patriot here, which if anybody knows in the chat, does anybody know what mark this was? Because I never know, there's so many War Machine marks out there that you don't really ever know, what they are. Like, I don't ever know what War Machine is what mark. So if anybody knows what they call this one, let me know in the chat. I think she looks a little like...
good question, man. It looks like it's... Man.
Yeah, I never knew. I just know there was the original Iron Patriot, and that was it. But I obviously that has a mark name.
It had whatever one it was. It had that bad design flaw where in the shoulder joint it was a circle, and that plate that covered up the joint would always pop off.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Horrible flaw with that figure.
Why do you have you have him with a shield?
Yeah, I gave him a shield.
You got Falcon here from Civil War. That one's Civil War. Yep. This Iron Patriot. Did you see it in gray? Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw it. And let me tell you something. I would have had Sam painted it if I wasn't, I kind of was like soured.
Oh, it looks fun. It's really nice to have them. If you have both, this one and the gray, they look beautiful together.
I thought for sure Hot Toys was going to release it in black
and gray. Yeah,
I thought for sure they were gonna.
This is the that milk, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Not milk. Was it milk or chocolate? It was milk.
No, it was milk. It was milk.
It was
that
milk.
Black and white one, awesome. One of my favorite War Machine armors.
Yes, that's exactly. I love that look. I think Iron Man Mark II. Yes, you're probably right. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Mark II, because that was the second time he appeared.
Definitely wasn't 3.
Huh?
Definitely wasn't 3, and you're right. 1 was far bulkier. So
yeah,
it is 2.
Yeah, it's got to be. So that might be. I think I remember that correctly. Might be right. Then you have here. This is the Age of Ultron right here. That was a good one too. D-Lo in the house. You made it.
But the Crossbones figure with that that's a third party head sculpt. They did a really good job with that.
Which one? This one?
No, next one. Crossbones.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So you have here. This is what is? Oh, this is another Iron Man.
I don't know how you can see it. I can't even see it.
Yeah, no, this is a War Machine back here. This is another War Machine back here. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing them now. There's another one. There's another War Machine here. There's another. This is a Mark I here. This is Ronin. This is.
You can't see it, but there's a really cool Bucky with that silver shield, that chrome shield there.
Oh no, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier one. Yeah.
That's the problem when you're shooting.
Oh, there's the shield right here. The chrome. You made a chrome shield. That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool. That looks
awesome. I'm seeing it now. Yeah. This head sculpt. I like. Believe it or not, this art figure was not bad at all.
It was a little big.
What do you mean big?
Bulky.
Well, doesn't it have all that? But is this the first one or the second one?
My understanding, it's the first one. It's definitely not the second one. I don't even know about the second.
When did you get this?
Years ago.
Yeah, because I wish I could see the head sculptures. There was one that was made by Arts Figures many years ago, and the helmet was kind of pointy. And the new one comes with the burnt face of what's his name?
Definitely not that one.
So it's not the new one.
Definitely not that one. No.
Let me see. Oh, but you're using the special accessory from
Where's my camera?
From the Captain America figure. Oh, I see. Here, hold on. I'll put you on solo mode. Hold on. You don't have to move anything. Hold on. Yeah, so you're using so where'd you get this figure?
This is that an art figure.
No, Arts figure.
Art Studios figure,
So,
yeah.
So now question, where is the actual helmet for it?
In a box somewhere.
Okay. No, I was
yeah, that's the real, like that's the mask that came with the Hot Toys figure.
All right. That's exactly. Yeah, that's
the third party.
Yeah, because this figure didn't come with a head sculpt.
Correct. It came with just a masked.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Yes, so I know
exactly. I mean, this guy came with a whole bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah, no, he comes with a lot. I know exactly what figure that is. Yeah, that was the first one. That was the very first one. And I was, when I missed it, I was like, oh man, I was like, I didn't even know it came out. And then I almost paid like $500 for it. And I was like, oh, do I really want it? And I was like, you know what? I was like, forget it. I was like, it is what it is. And then they came out with the second one recently, and I was like, thank God. The second one is actually even more detailed than that first one. It comes with the X on here. He's got the burnt face. Oh, wait, let me put that up too.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Let me see. Solo layout. Yeah, that chrome.
You know what I mean? Chrome arm, chrome shield. That looks.
No, so who did that? Also the same guy, Sam?
No. This is just some company released a bunch of different shields.
Yeah, but what about the chrome arm?
No. There was a version of him that came with a chrome arm.
Oh, you mean that's the original Hot Toys one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you got this customized to be painted chrome. Yeah.
No, I just gave him that chrome shield, and that's it.
Yeah, but the chrome one wasn't. Yours looks a lot shinier than this one. That's what I'm asking.
Nope.
No, that shield is badass. No, that looks sick. Let me see what he's saying. Dealer driver. Oh man, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your party. I'll see you soon. Don't be a stranger danger. Let me see. All right. Yeah, no, this is sick, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. Look at that. The thing with the War Machines is that they're so dark you can't really see them.
True.
All right, look at this Black Panther, guys.
And the problem is, like,
I got this one.
You have a lot of figures on the top shelf. The light doesn't bleed down.
Right. Yep, 100%. I got 2 thrones. I got this figure as well. I used the stock Black Panther figure for this custom. No, was it? No, I didn't. It came with a head sculpt. No, it didn't. It was the body. You bought the clothing.
No, there was a third party figure that came like that. Yeah.
I thought it was the outfit. I thought I bought the outfit because they did sell the outfit.
I think so. I think they partnered out, but he came as a whole fig.
No, this was the whole figure. Yeah, no, I bought the one that was the outfit, and I put it together myself. So I put the outfit.
It's not that I have a huge man love with what's his name here, but I had customized and made 2 custom Killmongers because I was just buying parts to build them. You know what I mean? And I just, from buying and accumulating so many parts, I was able to build 2 of them. And then, of course, these companies start releasing these versions. So,
that's sick.
And that new version is really well.
Bugman, I love that glowing matrix back then. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that's that same guy, that Stony Stands.
Yes, I remember that. I remember when that came out. I was like, oh, that looks really nice.
Yeah, I was the first one who did that. Like, he's done a couple of now with that with that matrix like trickle with the light, with the LED light up. It looks so good.
Is this the Are these all three the rich toys?
No,
The young rich. I mean,
those top two ones are my customs
okay.
that I made, and then with Fison bodies, and then that guy with the jacket is that new one that just came out.
The young rich, yeah.
Yes, which is really good. Big.
You said this was very tall. You said it was
Yeah, tall, beefy, little bulkier than I think he should be, but not totally like distracting.
I was gonna get them. I was gonna get them both. The one with the the markings on his chest and all that stuff, and then this one, not the markings on his chest, because that's another one.
This guy has that. This guy has like the beating on.
No. But I was gonna get. It was two versions. It was this one, and then it was the battle one. And I was gonna get them, but the pictures of the head sculpt looked so crappy that I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. I said, Hot Toys will eventually make it out of nowhere, and then I'll be mad that I spent that money. And I was like, you know what? Let me just not get it, and I didn't. But I have a feeling eventually Hot Toys will make that.
No, I was gonna cancel the other. I have another one on order. I must have ordered like every version that came out, but this one's really good, especially with that extra. Like you can pull off this other look, which that's why I went with it. You know what I mean? Because I can
change the hair, right?
Yes, and you can change the hair, right?
Yeah. That I remember.
And the glasses and everything. So I like, that was cool.
Bugman says that's Yeezy in the denim jacket. Yeezy, this guy. But yeah, no, these. Oh man, these are so cool. And then you got the Matrix over there. Yep, here's the Matrix. Yeah, I remember when they made two Trinities.
Yep, that's what those are.
Yeah, they made two different versions of her.
One is real small, right? One is not scaled right.
I have the one that was made by Toys Works, the same company that made the third party Neo and the third and not Neo. What the hell's his name?
Right, Fishburne.
Yes. Oh my God, what the hell's his name? I can't remember his name now. What the hell is his name?
Morpheus.
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like the movie that just came out, Morbius. Yeah, so I got those. I got Morbius. I got Morpheus. I got the third party Neo. I got the Hot Toys Neo. I got a Trinity. One of them, I can't remember which one, but I know it's Toys Works. And I had to get two of these. There was no way because he came with two head sculpts.
See,
he came with this one. And this
no. These are all custom.
Oh wow!
These are all what these are. These are Red Skull head sculpts.
Oh my!
Remember
this one though?
Yeah, there's one of them that is the actual third-party one that came. Yes. But the rest of them are Fison bodies with the Red Skull head sculpt. And
so, how many Red Skulls do you have? Oh, you bought these like on eBay.
Exactly. I was buying like anytime I came across like Hugo, whatever head sculpt, I
gotcha. Yeah, no, because like I said, this figure I bought two because it came with the two head sculpts, so I had to get a regular expression like this one and then this one, and they look amazing, man. They look really nice.
With the sunglasses, once you put glasses on them, those Hot Toy head sculpts, like it just worked. It worked.
Yeah,
it worked just as good.
Where'd you get the sunglasses? eBay as well?
No. Kit.
Oh, okay.
Kit
had you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mr. Smiths. Oh my God! And then this is the third party Neo.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is the third party Neo, correct?
Yep. No, this one's like, and I know because it came with the Psy in that outfit. That's so sick. That is so
awesome movie.
Oh, look at this now. RoboCop, OCP. Where'd you get that logo? That OCP logo.
Same thing. Stony stands.
Oh, Stoney's, yeah. This is Trouble in China or something?
Yep, that's that Big Trouble Little China guy. Oh, sideshow figure.
Oh, you have her. I almost bought her. I saw somebody who had her and I was like, oh, that looks cool, but I think it was a custom.
Yes, it was a custom head sculpt, and let me tell you, it came out like fucking shit.
Oh my God!
I mean, look, it's a face filler.
Was this it?
This is it. It's horrible. I hate it.
Oh, how much did you pay?
Not much. That's why shit. $100 bucks, $120 bucks.
Oh, okay. See this? Oh man, these RoboCops look insane. You got the chair RoboCop. Did you get this? Is the battle damage or this is just the regular one?
I think that's the battle damage.
So you got how many regulars? Because you got 2 chairs here, no?
No, just one chair.
Oh, just 1 chair. So which is 1, and then the battle damage.
Yes, I think I got the die cast one, and then I think the battle damage is plastic.
Right.
And then of course that's the 2-pack. You know, Murphy.
Right. Yeah, Murphy. Yeah, up there. Yep. Oh man, that's so sick.
But those things barely fit in there.
That's insane. All right, let's see. 3rd video, guys. 3rd video. Oh, you got a lot of I know a lot of fans of this are going to be excited. Here it is. Wow, who's ready for this stuff? Look at that. My God. Look at that. So you have a combination of Batman Arkham and everything else in here.
Yeah, I was planning, like, it's kind of unfinished, but you know what I mean? But the plan was just kind of make a Batman.
Look at that.
Shelf.
That looks beautiful. Man, look at that. That looks so sick. Batwoman, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you made a custom John Blake?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that movie? That they made it seem like, oh, you know, and they, you know, this is after the fact. They said, oh, John Blake's not supposed to be Batman. I mean, he's not supposed to be Robin, even though his name was Robin in the movie. I'm like, why would you? I'm like,
Robin.
I know, but I'm like, why would you name him Robin? You know, and then say that his name wasn't Robin, like after the fact. Like, it's so stupid. But yeah, look at this, guys. Oh my God.
Yeah, those Z Studios bat pods again, whatever they are.
Yes, these things.
Yeah, they were worth it. They were worth it, and they're super heavy. They're made of, you know, porcelain. They're not plastic. They're made of that heavy
poly
yeah,
stuff?
polystone. It's actually fucking made of polystone. It's super heavy.
Yeah.
And somehow they made the electronics into the polystone, so it's a little USB, you know, mini USB that runs that light.
No, this is incredible, man. This is so.
When you get your Modok cases, like this is where you got to plan for all that, because you got to.
Right.
It sucks moving your Modok cases if you don't plan to run like electric behind it and shit.
Right. It's true.
You're gonna have to run a bunch of many, you know, lights and plugs and shit.
And I remember, it's funny because I remember when these came out, and they were like what? They were 100 and something or 200 and something.
No, I want to say they were 2 something.
And I remember they came out with these, either these or it was something else. The ones for the Spider-Man, for the Iron Spider ones, and I was like, oh man, I was like, these look
where the doors opened.
Yes, with the remote too. It had the remote.
They're cool.
And I remember, and I was like, oh man, I was like, this looks so nice. But again, I never got into the what do you call it? I didn't get into the Hall of Armor, you know, dioramas because they were too big, and I was like, where am I going to put these? So that's why I don't have either. You know, it was like a set of 1, a set of 3, and then a set of 7.
Right.
And I wanted the set of 7 so bad because then you could stack them up. And then they came out with the Iron Man 3 style ones that you could really stack up together. And I still didn't get into any of those because I'm like, where am I going to put them? But this,
that's like, I almost bought, you know, because I have 1 Hall of Armor and I was going to buy a couple more to stack them, and I'm just like, where am I going to fucking put it?
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
They take up so much room. Like that Hall of Armor just takes up, especially the way it bows. You know what I mean? It bows out
right.
Like that.
Exactly, and that shape is what makes it weird.
Like that space killer. Yeah.
Yep. Man, this looks so nice. Where do you have this? That it looks different than the other cases.
That's an Imaji case.
This is a DF-120?
That's a DF, again, whatever their max is, the long way. So they have a max, the highway, and then they have a max, the long way. I think it's a DF. The highway is 150, so that might be a 140 maybe.
Yeah, because I know they have like a max series apparently. I don't know.
Behind me is that's that one.
Oh, that's
150. With the shelf right in the middle, because that shelf doesn't need to be there. You can just completely get rid of it.
Right. That's a max series, right?
I got 3. So I have 3 Max 150s next to each other.
Yeah, see the Max, I never
I can't get camera life.
you know, the Max I never knew really anything about. I always
So those are the 3, 1, 2, 3, and then on top, you can't see it, but on top of the 3 150s, I have I think you're right. I think it's a 140. I think it's called the long way.
let me see. Yeah, no, I got to look into those Maxes because I never really knew anything about those. All right, so we have the Thor line, guys. Let's see. You got Hela, you got Loki, you got Thor.
Love Hela.
You got Odin back there. You got 2 Helas. That's a custom Hela hair, right?
Yep.
But that's the regular Hot Toys figure, right?
Regular figure, custom head sculpt with hair.
You got all the Loki. This is a custom Loki right here.
Yep.
With that suit. I remember you got Ronin. You got this is Thor, Nebula. Where'd you get this one? This is that kit also?
I don't remember. Probably.
Because I got her, but your hair looks different. Looks like you cut the hair.
There was 2 versions, if you remember, when that third party came out of her. There was 2 versions of Mantis that came out.
Oh, see, I just got the latest one. I don't remember that older one. How long ago? How many years ago did you get that one? A while ago, right?
Yeah, like who knows? Yeah.
No, I remember. I think I remember when it came out. I was like, "Oh, Hot Toys will make it," and I never got it for that reason. No, look how sick that is. Every time you stagger something, it just looks so nice. Oh, look at that! You got Punisher, you got the Kingpin. This is a custom, 100%. Did you get the So Toys one? You did, right?
No, that's a third party one.
No, I'm saying, but did you get the So Toys one, the last one?
I did. That's in the mail supposedly to me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no,
blood, right? The white suit with the blood.
Yeah, with the white suit and the bow tie and everything. Yeah, and the blood.
Yeah, that's a custom. Like that's a sideshow body with a.
No, it looks good though. It looks nice.
Sideshow, Punisher.
This is Punisher Warzone right here.
Yes. Yep.
This is the new
custom.
Punisher. Oh, this is you replace the head sculpt with the comic book one.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
I went above him as a custom too. I just
nice Leon. Yep. No, you got a lot of these.
Yeah, you're talking about Leon.
Oh, you did the War Machine.
Let me tell you, that Leon figure, that body sucks balls. Whatever,
What company? What company made it?
Fuck me if I remember, but that body is so flimsy. And I've seen them come out with like kits now where they have the whole.
Yes. Yep. I never got into those figures. I saw the movie many years ago, and I never really.
Yeah, love the movie.
Oh, Ghost Rider! Look at that. You got.
Now here's like my I guess my street heroes, right? My Marvel street heroes. But this is where I kind of customize them all into the black, like where that guy was talking about him earlier.
What's his name? The guy's name?
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. What's this guy back here? I didn't recognize his face.
Oh, the guy from the Netflix movie or show, Nielsen. What's the guy? What was that show where he was like that not the serial killer, the hitman?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
What the hell was that? It was on. I thought it was a Netflix show.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't. I tried to look at his face. I didn't. Who's this? Is this John Wick back here?
Yes.
John Wick, and you got. It looks like what is that up there? It looks like an Ant-Man.
And that's the Avengers concept body.
Oh, you put an Ant-Man head on that?
With guns, yeah.
Oh, that looks sick. What is this?
The guy Hawkeye head on the same body.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, so you made it like a.
So it's Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Bucky, and Cap.
Here's Bucky up there. So you got 2 Spider-Man here. You got another. This is the new Ghost Rider from the show.
Right.
This is Blade. Do you remember when this was like a grail? Like
best.
Yeah.
Look at that figure from when it was made to what it looks like now. I stop and look at that figure all the time. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it still looks amazing right now to this day.
And probably it's because of the sunglasses, because you don't really get to see the eyes. But It's fucking
It's great.
hands down amazing.
And let me tell you something. The figure is so good that I had one for the longest time. From the day that it came out, I've had it. And 3 years ago, no, not even 3 years ago, 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago, I ended up buying a second one because it's that good. And I got it for it was like $200 and something. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, I definitely have to get this. So now I got both looks. I got one with the vest, with that puffy jacket look. And I have this look as well. Where's that Liam from?
You know what? I want to say it was like one of the first ones I want to say that came out. If you probably said the name of the company, I would tell you.
Love that stealth. Yeah, the stealth setup looks nice. These look freaking awesome.
God, what is that movie with that hitman? I forget. The guy who plays he's like a German guy. That guy with the eye patch.
Yeah, see, I don't know who that is. I try to.
What was that? He was on like a TV show series, or not TV show, but like a Netflix or.
Well, he looks like the actor who played Caecilius from.
It is same actor, same actor.
Okay.
So what was the Hitman show that he started? It was good.
I don't know.
I can't believe I'm trying to find it. What's that guy's name again?
Blacklist? No.
No, what's the actor's name?
Oh, I don't even know his name. I know. I just know the look of his face. That's why he looks just like Caecilius, and I knew right away. But I never knew. I don't watch TV like that.
Yeah.
No, that looks sick, man. He looks like a Nick Fury, like a Nick Fury lookalike. No, look at that. That's so nice. And how you gave Spider-Man Stealth those big ass machine guns.
Yeah, the big sniper rifles.
Oh my god, that's sick. Oh, look at that, guys. Ooh, we got Logan, Wolverine.
Polar.
What's the name of the show?
The name of the movie. Polar. Polar.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Polar.
Gotta look into
that. Polar.
Look at these X-Men guys. Wolverines. Oh, there's Cable, Logan, Wolverine, the Wolverine right here. Cable, Colossus, Deadpool, X-Men.
That Wolverine is really good, and
this one looks really. This is Hot Toys.
No,
I didn't think so because
amazing fucking figure that one is.
No, this head sculpt and the fact that you have the cigar, Hot Toys didn't do that.
No, Kit. That was a head sculpt from Kit. I actually bought a couple because it was so fucking good.
Yeah, this looks really good. Really good.
I don't know who did it. One of Kit's guys did it. Kit, awesome head sculpt.
Yeah, probably 111.
Yeah, maybe because they did the whole thing. They did the body, the jacket, that figure, and it's like a nice, heavy, sturdy figure. Like I think Kit might even still have it on his website. Awesome figure. Yeah, no, because I know that whole body and the jacket and stuff. That was like the Hot Toys one, but I know that head sculpt was not. The Hot Toys didn't make it looking like that. And Hot Toys was good at the time, but it didn't look like that. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Look at that. You got Cyclops. You got Quicksilver. Now let me say something. If anyone wants these fucking figures, hit me up. I'll get rid of them fucking tomorrow for a good deal. There you go, guys. If you're looking for any of these figures, which ones though? I want to get rid of. I actually was thinking I want to get rid of these guys. Be specific. Which ones? These four here that you're kind of like center screen right now. Yeah. Oh, who is that? Beast. It's fucking. So Cyclops, Beast. What the hell's his name? Nightcrawler, and what's his name? Quicksilver, Basic Speed, whatever his name is. Yeah. Let me tell you, the Cyclops is actually a good figure. I feel. It is. And I'm surprised you don't have the Iceman. Oh, here it is. I do. Yeah, Iceman is a good one too. But Iceman kind of because he's got that black suit, he fits in with the Storm and the I know exactly what you mean. Wolverine I got back there. Well, it's funny you say that because I'm surprised you have yours displayed that way because I took mine. Oh wait, I think I put them away. Oh look here. See, I didn't display any of my figures with these suits for that reason. You know what I mean? Like that yellow X-Men suit. Oh, right. I just left them with whatever suit they came on with because I was like, they're going to look
cheesy with those yellow outfits on. So I didn't. But this one, I remember when this came out.
I think that Professor X, where the younger version, where he's in that younger outfit.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
This I remember when Hot Toys teased it. Remember? And it never came out.
Cocksuckers.
Yeah, that was a good one. I almost got the third-party ones, these two, but I was like,
Professor X is a third party. I felt that was good for the time.
No, they were nice. And I was like, well, Hot Toys already teased that they were coming out with that line, so I was like, I'm not going to bother. And they never did. Even these, like when they came out with the Professor X with the chair, I think it was Toys Era. Professor X with the chair.
No, that's a weird company. I can tell you, it wasn't unless it was Toys Era. That's not Toys Era. This was a weird company.
Yeah.
Came in a real big box. The chair,
right. Yes, big box, and it was this one with the chair, which was super expensive after the fact, and the Magneto also was hard to find as well.
Let me tell you, that Magneto, you can't even unfortunately see him, but I have the Magneto in the back corner.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, that's the older looking one.
Yes, that's
a great figure.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It was I remember when it came out and it sold out. It was super expensive.
Yeah, it's a good. I can see why. It's a good figure.
They came out super expensive. And this is the same company that made Psylocke too. Remember?
I don't remember.
I think it was the same company that ended up with Psylocke. But yeah, these are amazing. I remember that X-Men. Oh, here we go. Ragnarok. Look at that. I almost got a second Hulk to be able to display with this upper body.
How did you not get a fucking second Hulk?
No, I didn't, because I was like, man, if I get a second Hulk, I was like, where is this going? I was like, where? And even, I want to say 2 years ago, I was still searching for a cheap, just to get it for 300, 200, $300, because I have the upper body, so I don't need it to be.
It's such a waste. It's such a waste. It breaks my heart.
Be like in good shape. I just need to be able to pop it off and put it on.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh man, where am I going to put this thing? But I still, if anybody's looking to get rid of one, I still want it. The Age of Ultron Hulk.
Yeah, I'll eventually do like a dia with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to. Hulkbuster. Wait, which one's the one in the back? This is the same one, right? Same Hulk?
Same one, yeah. I just got, like I said, I got an extra. I had to buy an extra set.
Yeah, I think with the module cases, I think I'll be able to pull it off.
Exactly.
This is so sick.
And that Ghost Rider bike is really good too.
Yeah, that goes right still to this day. Look at that. That's a huge.
Yeah, that's a 1/3 statue. That's
humongous.
Yeah, Alex Ross painting, and then a shield.
That's humongous. All right, guys, we got 2 videos left. Oh, I don't want this to end ever. This is like a kid in a candy store. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, man. Hold on. Looking at all these things is like seeing them for the first time again,
See, that's what's sad.
Yeah, he does. But
it's sad that you can't see all those guns. Like, I have that.
The whole thing.
Yeah, like that gun shelf is like filled from top to bottom, and of course the figures.
Oh my god, man! Yeah, no,
these are forever to build. That's expensive. Those expensive Hot Toy guns, right?
Yeah.
Each one is like $40 and $50.
Oh, I know. Trust me. The GI Joes are so sick. Oh, look, you got third-party military here.
Yeah, they're my stand-ins.
I almost got this, and I don't know what happened. I was like, do I want to keep getting into military? And I was like, I regret it so much.
Okay, if they fit a G.I. Joe character, right? That's the way I sold myself on it. If I can call that like a sci-fi, if I can call that guy, so whatever, you know what I mean? That was my justification.
Look at this. So you got Superman here. This is Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, bad guy.
Brando. Oh my God. This is one figure that I never got that I wish to this day I had, but I'm not.
I got him late. I paid up for him. I got him late.
Yeah, see, I don't. When I got into it, he was already going for 500, and I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "He doesn't."
Yeah, I got a good deal on him then. I think I paid just over $3 for him. Like, I snagged him at a good time.
See, I wish I had him. I'm like, oh man, this one, they made a lot of her. They made a couple of her over the years, but I never got into it because I was like, oh, what's the point? But
Yeah, that's that custom one that was $800. Yeah.
Yep. That's that hair you were talking about, right?
Yeah, look, it's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. Look, it fills the character.
It looks like her too.
Yeah, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, no, this Marlon Brando one I need so badly, man. Oh, and that other Brandon Ruth Superman too, I never got. Which that was kind of crappy. You know, the body.
No, I don't have that either.
But
that Manta's a statue.
This one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I ordered that new one. You saw the new one that Kit's got on his website, right? Yeah, I ordered that.
They came out with two. Hannah Lee had made a custom, and then they came out with two different companies after that. Toys R Us has one, and there's another company that has one. I ordered the Toys R Us, I believe, because I think there was something different that came with that one and not the other one. So I was like, you know what? Let me go with the safer bet. One of them had like a light up jetpack or something. It was something weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let me just go with the Toys R Us. But that looks nice. This figure is beautiful too. The fact that you can take off the helmet is really nice.
Awesome. I have an extra one, new sealed, because I loved it so much. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll just get it for trade. You know what I mean? It's such a good figure.
Exactly. I bought two of them as well because I was going to get the different looks, and then I added it to the raffle instead. But but it's a really, really good figure. You don't need to.
That's in your raffle?
Yeah, that's in the raffle. Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably get a lot of people on that because that fucking figure is really good.
Oh, it's really nice. The body, the outfit, everything.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good.
Here you got the what do you call it? The Suicide Squad.
Right. Joker in the tux.
You got the new the Batman Forever. Man, you got so much. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Rorschach here. Oh, look at this. You made the custom of him?
Yep.
That looks nice.
That was what's that guy's name? He does the custom outfits. Tails Lenars Tails.
What is it?
L-I-N-A-R-S.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He does a bunch of custom suits. He made that suit which went over a Fison body and
yes. That looks beautiful. That looks really nice. Where'd you get the effects from? He gave them to you too?
No. Come on, man. You Hot Toys Pro. You should know.
Oh, the Spider-Man?
Yes.
Oh, that's what's his name? Miles Morales, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Only Hot Toy genuine parts. You got to just hunt out the genuine OEM Hot Toy parts and use them somewhere else. Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's true. No,
I have a toolbox filled, not even one, two toolboxes that are just filled with Hot Toy parts.
Don't even get me started with that. I have drawers and cabinets and buckets filled with parts.
Filled.
Military, and that's not even including like what's in the boxes because everything's still in the boxes. I got like all this extra stuff from over the years of like third parties and stuff like that.
Do you leave all your parts?
Yes.
In the boxes?
Yes. Always.
Oh, jeez.
Always. That's why. So I know where everything is.
You know what? I should show you what I. You know what? Really quick.
Yeah. No. If I started taking stuff out of the boxes and putting them in plastic bags or containers and stuff like that, forget it. I would lose everything.
So there's at the Container Store is the where I get these little shelves.
Yeah.
So they have these.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And there are a bunch of these little things, right? And I put labels on them.
Yeah.
So I have just a whole shelf of these, and usually two figures, accessories can fit in one of these little things, and boom, everything's organized in these little.
No, I heard somebody do that too. They throw away the boxes and they keep them in these containers. I'm like, man, you're crazy.
Yeah, I can't throw away the box.
But. No, yeah, but it makes sense. No, that's very smart, and that you keep them very organized too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watchmen. Is this the Hot Toys one or is this the So Toys one?
So Toys.
Yeah, because it's the Hot Toys one right now. Leaking.
That's the better one.
That whole material leaks. All that rubber, it's all full of oil.
It's dissolving. It's literally dissolving and melting at people.
It's weird. It's like the weirdest thing. Like if I were to pick it up right now and show you, you'll see it's like greasy on it.
Yeah, like honestly, like throw it out. You're probably gonna get cancer from the goddamn thing.
I almost got, because the So Toys one, like for example, Rorschach came with like 4 head sculpts. This one came with 2 head sculpts. The new one that's coming out is coming with 2 head sculpts. So I was gonna get this one, but I was like, I already have the Hot Toys one. I was like, you know what?
No, you need to get this one. Let me look at this. Is where these 2 figures here, Fabs, is where I like again where I'm like on the so toy train now. You know what I mean? Like they really impressed me with these figures.
When I saw this one, I was like, this looks really nice.
Fucking
and the only reason why, like I said, I have the Hot Toys. I was like, I don't need it. And I never got the girl. You know, the Hot Toys made the girl too, the black with the yellow black outfit. And I never got her because I'm like, oh, her body's like super crappy right now. So I'm hoping that So Toys are gonna make, you know, what is it, Dr. Manhattan and the girl as well.
Because I thought that Rorschach was going to be hard to get for a hot second, and then they did another batch, and now he's easy to get.
Yep, they redid. They reissued.
Yep.
You got Green Green Arrow over there. Oh man, you got so much stuff. Look, that's a custom Bane. You body swapped, huh?
Yes, Feist swap.
Feist, yeah, you could tell.
Feist swap.
This is a beautiful figure right here.
Did he come out good? Yeah, he came out good.
That's a custom. Oh, you got Deadshot.
No, he was a third party.
Oh, third party? You didn't make a custom?
Yeah. The what's his name? The Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a third party.
I have the Ra's al Ghul Ninja that came, you know, from years ago, but I don't have a regular one with him in a suit at all.
Yeah, I think I got him off eBay, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he looks good. He looks really good. I never had one with a suit, but I have the Ninja one.
Yeah, I have a couple of Banes, but yeah, that Bane is a. You know what it was? I got a Hot Toy original Bane for like dog cheap on Facebook, a Facebook group. You know, like $100, and then of course I just it was like some things were broken and stuff, so I took all the good parts off that Hot Toy and just put it on a Feist figure, and boom, new figure.
Right. Yeah. No, and it's funny that you have all these Jokers because I got 5 of these Jokers. I had to get like every version of it.
I don't know why. I didn't like it. I like the movie, but I don't love that. It's not my favorite Joker.
But they're all different. But they all came out different. That's why I got them. Every Joker had like its own thing. I was like, oh man, I need that Joker. Oh, here we go.
Now this is probably one of the favorites.
Guys, look at this thing.
I wish you could see it better too.
He has these soldiers. Look at all the Superman logos on them, like the Nightmare scene. How sick is that? Where'd you get these logos? You got them custom made or you order them?
No, a custom made. I contacted some, lady in her basement on Etsy, and she made them for me. And
yeah, So is the best.
Yeah, this was a passion project, man, because I had to find these like helmets that matched the scenes, and then once I found them, I painted them. I got kind of a little crazy with putting these all together, but
yeah, this
came out all right.
Incredible. Yeah, but Bugman, it's true. So Toys is the best. I think the best third-party company out right now. They're making the best stuff.
You know what? We should say to Kit now. Like, look at. I understand what they did with that head sculpt with the guy. Look, yeah, and I get it. They did bad. I get it, but
don't waste your time.
Like, let's not. Let bygones be bygones. Like, Kit needs to carry So Toys.
No, but you don't understand though.
He's losing too much money, man. It's not about respect anymore. Just take the fucking money, Kit.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. That's that's his integrity and that's his morals. Like that's his friend that they stole from. That's why he's like, you know what?
I get it, but the friend doesn't want Kit to lose all this money.
Well, obviously, his friend doesn't care if he hasn't told him, listen, don't worry about me, make your money. So he's doing it out of his own good.
Right now, the friend needs to go to Kit. Make your money. Let's sell So because really, like they're getting good, Kit. They are, man. They're getting So's getting good. Even though these guys might have been scumbags for a hot second, they're good now.
They're good now. Yeah, but no, I think So Toys is first. Toys R right below it. They're very, very.
I'm with you.
But this scene, man, is beautiful. Then you got Martian Manhunter. You got the Flash, Nightmare Flash.
I hate that Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, it looks like a toy. It's like
so basic.
But did you know the eyes slide up? I had no idea.
If I could throw it out tomorrow and it wouldn't bother me one bit.
Yeah, no,
it's a place filler. You know what I mean? If there was another Martian Manhunter available, I would have bought it immediately.
There will be. You'll see.
I hate that one.
There will be. No, but this is sick. Where'd you get these soldiers?
Oh,
custom?
oh man, if I could tell you, oh god, like again, all parted up. If I could remember, like I think all of their
It's all cheap bodies and everything put together.
no, it's all hot toy shit. Like
Oh,
all
wow.
OEM hot toys. So like crazy enough, like all the vests are the military vests from Stallone. Who did Stallone play?
The
An army guy. Barney something.
Yeah.
Right?
The Expendables, yeah.
Yes, so all of them have those Barney like tack vests.
Gotcha.
And you know what I mean? And so there are just a bunch of parts and knee pads, and I try to stick with all hot toy parts though. Like if I can, it'll be a hot toy part, and if I just can't find a hot toy part to go with it, then I'll go to something else.
Gotcha. Wow, that's awesome. What's back here? Oh, is that the reflection? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah, just
that scumbag Manhunter.
Wonder Woman. That
like
looks
Wonder Woman with a horse, and I think that's it.
That is amazing. Oh man, that is so sick.
Yeah, I gotta light that display up better. It deserves a little more light.
You need a straight spotlight just on that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be on the bottom.
Like a whole football field size lamp, because that thing is beautiful. Not a lot of people have that. Bugman says, "Make them." Man says, "Yeah,
that's true."
No, it's true, but I didn't know until recently. I saw somebody posted, and it had the eyes were glowing. I was like, "Why are the eyes glowing?" And then I went and started looking to see what the features were, and I was like, "Oh, the eyes glowing." I was like, "What?" I've had that figure looking like a toy there since day one. Yo,
these are.
Thanks for being here.
These are the Kodo. I think they're called Kodo Bakia. They're 1/6 scale. They're a fine art. They're a fine art statue series, I think it's called. But let me tell you, and that Thanos was a really crappy Thanos. Like by itself, it sucks. But then, like I feel like with all this together, it works for a little Dio, you know?
Yeah, that looks cool though. They all work together, right? They all fit together. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean they're not meant to really go together. I guess the Marvel characters are, but the Thanos is not part of that series. But I think it works.
No, that looks beautiful. And that picture, look at that picture back there.
Yeah, that's like all that Alex Ross stuff that I got.
Alex Ross, right? All right, guys. That was the last video. Thank you guys for being patient and sticking around with us. I'm glad you guys
stayed. You don't have the Thanos one, do you?
It was which one?
The Thanos shelf? No, I must have not downloaded that.
Oh no, you didn't. That was it. You didn't send me. Yeah, that's all you sent me.
All right.
You did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos and 3 pictures. Yep, that's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
But yeah, so guys, so this is the big news. Okay, so I've been wanting to finally interview Mike for this reason. He's gonna be, like I said earlier, he's the last one to be interviewed for the network that I mentioned. We are gonna call ourselves. Here he goes. Let me get this set up for you guys so you guys can see what's coming. Let me see. Here we go. This is going to be our name. We're going to be streaming together once a week. So it's going to be D'Lo. It's going to be Graham from the Jedi Night Watch. It's going to be Flavio from Flavio's collecting room. He's still setting up his stuff. It's going to be Mike. It's going to be myself. And this is going to be our name. Here it is. So we're going to call ourselves the International Collector Senate. Again, just a good group of guys, honest collectors. You're going to get honesty from us, the truth. You could always reach out to any of us about anything, any questions. Again, we have no reason to lie to you about anything. Let me show you guys what our logo. So whenever we're streaming together, that's another thing. We're going to be streaming with on each other's channel. So between the 5 of us, there's only 3 channels. So we will switch once a week on whose channel we're going to have the shows on. This is going to be what as you can see, I don't know if you guys saw the logo change. So it went from this to this. Huge shout out to Bobby Ray, 16 Junkie. He busted his ass making these things for me. I appreciate him so much. That's why he was, that's why I mentioned him in the beginning of the stream, just because he made this happen. I love this. You know what I mean? Let me see if I could, hold on. I can't do it like that. I can't move the picture, but so this is what it's going to look like. When we're streaming, at least on my channel, I'm going to have, my logo like it is on the top right-hand corner of the stream. And I decided on that name because, international, because hopefully, this is just the beginning. This is not the end of the network. As of right now, we have 5. I hope it's, my goal is to have it grow and grow and grow, to hopefully bring in people from other countries. Why not? From other places, other locations. So that's why I named it international. I want this thing to be a big thing. Again, just for you guys to, be able to count on somebody to tell you the truth about things that are going on, and not have to lie to you, not have an agenda. D'Lo always says, well, I don't have an agenda. I don't have a channel. None of us have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. I just want to be able to, be around good guys, talk to you guys, be honest with you guys, give you guys our brutally honest opinions, as you've heard Mike's today. You know what I mean? There's no reason to sugarcoat anything. There's no reason to lie to you about anything. If we feel that, we need to tell you something how it is, and that's our opinion, then that's what you're going to get. You know what I mean? We're not going to lie to you about anything. We're not going to, give you sugarcoat little things here and there for you to feel better about, whether it's a company, a figure, any topic, any you know what I mean? Like, there's no need to lie to people. There's no need to make people feel a certain way and fool them. You know what I mean? So this is where this is headed. I was trying to get all the guys, on tonight after I was done with Mike's interview, but everybody's busy with Halloween and stuff like that. So this is what's coming, guys. So stay tuned for the International Collector Senate. It's going to be a big deal. Remember this stream. You're going to be seeing a lot of us. We have to figure out what day during the week works for us, for all of us. Because remember, we all have our own channels and we all stream, whether it's on our own or we have panels on the channel as well. So we all have to have, time for our own channels as well as for the network, the 1 day a week, and be able to all come together that one day, whether it's, an hour and a half, whatever it is. But we're going to give you guys, good content, whatever the conversation is for that week, whatever the figures are coming out for that week, whatever is announced, released, whatever the drama is for the week. You're always going to get our honesty. You're always going to get our truth, our opinions, how we feel about anything. You guys don't have to agree with anything, that we have to say, but we're always going to tell you the truth about how we feel, and that's all we could do for the community and for you guys, you collectors. And so, Mike, let them know where they can find you if you want them to find you. D'Lo, D'Lo's very don't bother me, so.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
So, if you want to let them know where they can message you if they have any questions, whether it's, about your collection or
what's my Facebook name? Is it Modoc? I think it's Modoc Mike, right?
Same thing. Yep.
So, yeah, hit me up on Facebook.
Drama of the Week. That's a good one, single songwriter. Drama of the Week segment.
Well, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to see what they're talking about. So, yeah, Modoc Mike on, huh?
So there's always something.
Yeah, there's always something, absolutely. So Modoc Mike on Facebook. You can message him on Messenger. Like I said, he doesn't post anything, so you're not really going to find, his collection anywhere. unless he decides to start posting things here and there, which that's up to him.
Oh, look, if you have questions on anything, again, I collect everything. So Mezco 112, Hot Toys, again, G.I. Joe, Transformers, fuck, you name it, right? I pretty much, collect it. So
there you go. So any questions regarding anything that you may, again, nobody messages me about statues because I don't collect any, but he does. You know what I mean? You have him and I, really big on 1/6 scale. He's also doing, whether it's prints, because a lot of you guys do prints as well. He's very into prints, statues, so he knows a lot about all that. I'm not going to know much about any of that. So there you go. He's part of the network as well. You have D-Lo, which you guys, have seen multiple times already on my channel. He's very brutally honest as well, just as Mike is. Message him about, he says he doesn't like to be bothered, but if you, find him on Facebook or Instagram, he is giving you guys your Instagram as well. Any questions about anything, that you want his opinion on, there you go. Again, very honest. Flavio is starting up his channel as well. He's going to be doing unboxings. So that's going to be his thing. He recently just is moving, into a house he just purchased. So he's getting his setup going. He still has to get his cases and all that stuff. So that's what you really didn't see much on when I did his interview. He had the one figure out for the segment, but he wasn't prepared with his collection in the background or anything like that. And so everybody has something to offer. And again, the one thing we all have in common is we're going to be honest with you, and that's it. That's all we can offer. First and foremost, tell you the truth about whatever you need to know about when it comes to whether it's something's too expensive or if it's worth it, or if should I buy this, or do you think they're going to make another one, or should I wait? Anything like that somebody else may not want to bother telling you, or may tell you the wrong information for whatever benefit they have, or even in the groups. You have my group, 1/6 Evolution. Message me on there, post on there. I welcome people to post news and stuff on there. I'm waiting for that guy too.
Did you get him yet?
Not yet, but it's coming.
Pretty good.
I know. I can't wait. Polka Dot Man looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks pretty decent, man.
I'm gonna display him just like that with that effect.
Right, you put with the arm like that on the backpack.
Like he looks really good. His face looks awesome.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think he looks.
Oh, it looks good. Really good. I can't wait for him. So there you go, guys. And again, huge thank you to 1/6 Junkie Bobby Ray. Again, he's made literally everything that I have on my channel, from the thumbnails to my logos to he's made, like I showed you guys a second ago. If you look at the logo on the top right hand corner, he made that. He made which is the new one for the. He's got the flame with the ICS on it, which is International Collector Senate. He's made this one for me as well, which is for when I go solo. He has this one as well. He's made my whole channel. So thank you again, my friend. I really appreciate it. And so again, thank you guys again for being with us the entire 3+ hours. And I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.